Score big with American Bank. Our staff will help you score the extra point on your financial dreams. Step onto our court and let us show you what teamwork is all about. All of our players are here to help you achieve your goals. Here's to hoping your talent, dedication, and teamwork make for a match-set victory. American Bank is a proud supporter of the MMCRU Royals football and volleyball teams, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. We'll help you set financial goals that you'll crush in the future. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and Big Game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
Welcome to Harold Wood Field here in Marcus for the first round of the Iowa High School football playoffs. I'm Tim Holmes alongside Matt Bubke. We are on Fuller Digital Solutions tonight here on the Farmers State Bank pregame show. And Matt, this is shaping up to be a good one. And give us a little bit of a take from the Kingsley Pearson River Valley side.
Sure, what a fun night. Who's ready for playoff football up here in Marcus, Iowa? KPRV back to the playoffs for the third consecutive year. They went to the playoffs in 8-man the last couple years, and now this their first year back in 11-man football since 2009, I believe, is the year. And in their first campaign, 6-2, and making the playoffs. So, yeah, Bo Goodwin for the KPRV squad. He does it all. He's thrown for 1,400 yards, and he's the team leading tackler. He likes to throw to Tyler Cook, Kevin Wright. He'll throw it to Cole Thomas once in a while from the slot position. So fun to watch. Leading on defense with Goodwin. Tyler Cook, probably the second leading tackler on the defense, and Cole Thomas having a great season too. Him joining us from River Valley. So been a fun 6-2 campaign so far, Tim. Nice to meet you. We met each other as we were just walking in tonight, so look forward to doing this broadcast with you, and it'll be fun.
Yeah, beautiful night for high school football here, Matt. And as you mentioned, KPRV, their inaugural season back to 11-man in a 6-2 campaign, 4-2 in District 8, Class A District 8. They earned the third seed as they travel up here to Marcus to take on the second seed out of Class A District 1, the MMCRU Royals. Royals led by senior quarterback Jonah Peterson. Peterson is a 62% completion percentage on the year, throwing 16 touchdowns versus just 5 interceptions. He can do it on the ground as well. As we mentioned, his counterpart, Bo Goodwin. Peterson can do it also. 9 touchdowns on the ground, 305 yards rushing on the season, but the Royals are going to welcome back sophomore Brayson Mulder, the leading rusher for the MMCRU squad. The sophomores rushed for 607 yards and 7 touchdowns on the year. The leading receiver, Kyler Bork and Jace Colling, each having, Colling 5 touchdown receptions on the season. Colling has 3, Bork with 5. Bork leading the way with 473 yards through the air. Colling also leads the Royals defense with 35 tackles on the season. Fellow junior Grant Prescott has 33, and senior corner Noah Staub with 33 as well. The first meeting between these two squads in quite some time. You have to go back to the 8-man days in 2015, Matt informed me. The last meeting between, what we say MMC at that time and Kingsley Pearson,
and that was Marcus. That would have been Marcus Meriden Clarighorn.
Yeah,
they went state champion that year.
Yes,
that right? Yeah.
Yep, with just 16 or 17 guys on the squad. But these two schools, just 30 miles difference, and in the first round of playoff football, where there's teams traveling an awful far ways away, this one is close, and it has got a great crowd on hand on a beautiful night. Royals, Panthers, coming up next here on Fuller Digital Solutions. All right.
family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Staying healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
MHI and CUSO of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
Mike's Construction of Marcus is a second-generation general contractor who is a proud supporter of MMCRU, Royal Athletics, and academics. Mike's Construction can help build your dream home from the groundwork, starting with the foundation, to the detailed finish work on the inside. Take a minute to like Mike's Construction on Facebook and see some of the awesome work they have done, and keep them in mind for your next in-house project. Mike's Construction of Marcus. Go Royals!
Welcome back here to the Farmers State Bank pregame show on Fuller Digital Solutions tonight. Tim Holmes alongside Matt Bubke. Matt, we'll call him the voice of the Kingsley Pearson River Valley Panthers football squad. And Matt talked a little bit about some of the star players and Bo Goodwin and a couple of the others. But go ahead, Matt, and give us a little synopsis of the team and some of the opponents they played this year and how some of those games went.
Yeah, KPRV 6-2 on the year. They're out of the District 8, and 2 losses on the season. Woodbury Central ranked, I think, number 2 in the state right now. That was a pretty lopsided win for Woodbury Central in that game. That was a renewal of the Little Brown Jug game, and there was 8 miles apart, those two towns. So that's like two brothers fighting in the backyard. So it's going to be a rough game no matter who has a better team. And then also they lost to Logan Magnolia. It was a close game in the first half, and then Goodwin was out the second half, and Logan Magnolia kind of ran away with it a little bit in the second half. So. And just looking at the rosters, it was interesting to me to see 44 on the roster for MMCRU, 30 on the roster for KP, and when you see the team standing up next to for the national anthem, it shows that extra 15 kids looks pretty significant out there. But the KP team, not real deep, just coming out of 8-man, and couple key players, Colton Kurtz and Cole Thomas, both with broken hands. You'll see them out there on defense with clubs on their hand. hopefully that doesn't have too big impact trying to wrap up Mulder or one of the other gang. Fun to watch. KP has held their last two opponents to less than a touchdown, so
in last week, winning 14-6 on the road at Tri-Center, Neola, and Tri-Center finished third in that district last year as I had them in Lamar's in the first round against Galen Catholic in 11-man. So what an accomplishment for KPRV to go on the road and win that matchup to get the third seed rather than the fourth, and once again sets up a matchup against MMCRU rather than Akron Westfield, who won Class A District 1.
Yeah, be careful what you wish for. I was looking at that MMCRU game and that Akron game, and that's just a 35-34 loss for MMCRU. So both teams, this district's pretty tough up here. So I think whether you played the 1 or the 2 seed, it was going to be a tough-nosed football game.
You bet. And you're going to get that out of any district at this point in the season. 32 squads make the playoffs and playing in the opening round tonight, 4 out of each of the 8 districts. And as we mentioned, this is a 2 versus 3 matchup tonight. The home Royal squad in their home blue uniforms with the white letters, white numbers, and the blued helmets with the white crown. The Panthers in their road white uniforms. I always like the clean-looking white. They look sharp there with the black helmets and the yellow face masks. MMCRU is going to be coached by Kyle Oswald, assisted by Colin Ude, Alex Weimer, and Derek Mara. The Royals 6-2 on the season, 5-1 in district play. Their only losses to Class 2A playoff participant Cherokee to start the season, and then that 35-34 loss on the road against the district champions Akron Westfield Westerners.
Yeah, tough football team here in MMCRU. KPRV coached by Dean Norris, first-year head coach. He had coached the KPRV junior high the last couple years, so he knew a lot of these kids already coming into the job, and he's assisted by Nathan Utash, Randy Plendel, Noah Phillips, Rob Hullinger, Kyle Trapp, and Juan Muniz. So a good coaching staff out there for KPRV to bring these two schools together for their first year of 11-man.
Absolutely, and that's quite an accomplishment, as it's been well documented this year. It's MMCRU's first 11-man playoff appearance, and it's taken started in 2016 season, so it's taken roughly about 7 years to make it there. KPRV able to do it in their first year here in 11-man together.
Yeah, this, Bo Goodwin, he can help lead a team. He's probably worth a couple players at least. Being recruited, he's got an offer from SDSU to go play football over there, and he's been to a few visits over to Iowa State, so kind of waiting to see if something happens there. It'll be interesting.
Pretty exciting. And Bo, a multi-sport athlete. We've seen him on the basketball floor. We've seen him on the baseball diamond. The kid can do it all. And we've mentioned when MMCRU and Kingsley Pearson have gotten together on the girls' sports, whether it's volleyball, basketball, it's always been an entertaining matchup. I expect no different tonight between these two football squads. A couple of good teams looking to find their footing and make a little run here in the Class A Iowa High School football playoffs. It looks like the Panthers won the toss, elected to defer. The Royals are going to take the ball first on offense. We'll try to get some starting lineups here as we get going. We'll try to keep tabs on some other games from around the state in Class A, as well as some of the other classes. Certainly try to get those at the Fuller Digital Solutions halftime show as well. But here's Goodwin to do the kicking duties for the Panthers as well.
Yeah, Goodwin can kick. He can kick it to the 5-yard line usually. And I've seen him make, in practice, he can hit 40-yard field goals. So.
Well, it looks like Gage Johnson and is it Brayson Mulder back deep at their own 5-yard line. Waiting to receive it as the Iowa High School football playoffs are underway here in Marcus. That one hit. Mulder takes it at the 2. Tries to go right. Not much there. Bounces off the first tackle attempt and crosses the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Yeah, that was Cole Thomas with the club on his arm. You saw he couldn't wrap up right away, first tackle. Wondering how much that's going to come into play tonight.
And the Panthers able to hold good containment there on that near side. Keep Mulder to a approximately 23-yard return to the 26, and that's where the Royals will start their first offensive possession of the evening, led by senior quarterback Jonah Peterson. Mulder in the backfield with him, back for the first time in 3 weeks, and it looks like Mason Roberts at the fullback position as the Royals go out of the power I. Mulder, here's a flea flicker, and going deep and has a man. It's Bork behind the defense, caught at the 45. It's a foot race, and on the first offensive play from scrimmage tonight, MMCRU has taken a 6-0 lead on a 74-yard pass and catch from Jonah Peterson to Kyler Bork.
Yeah, beautiful play there on the old flea flicker. Is that what that is? You throw back. The Tyler Cook was looking in the backfield and bit on the run and wide open down the middle of the field. Nice pitch and catch by the Royals.
And when you run a trick play on the first play of the game, you never know how that's going to go. And that came out on the positive end for MMCRU. And here's Cody Evans on for the point after attempt. Evans' kick is up and good. 21 seconds into this one. MMCRU up 7-0 over KPRV. We'll be back after this commercial break here on FTS.
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
MMCRU strikes first. It's 7-0 with 11:39 to go here in the first quarter on a 74-yard pass and catch from Jonah Peterson to senior classmate Kyler Bork for the first score of the night. That is Bork's team-leading 6th TD reception on the season.
It'll be Cook and Goodwin back to receive this kick.
And if there's one spot KPRV made take advantage of, it's on the special teams. The Royals have given up a couple of kick returns for touchdowns that came early in the season. They've shored a few things up since then, but the always dangerous Bo Goodwin standing back at his own 15-yard line.
Yeah, that's something new. They haven't done that all year, but put your dangerous player back there. Here's Tyler Cook on the return, coming left.
Cook is hit and tackled at about the 17-yard line. In the tackle, we'll give credit to Parker Glassmaker. In the Panthers' first possession of the night at their own 17-yard line. And here's senior quarterback Bo Goodwin. Goodwin set to lead this Panthers offense. He leads them in passing and in rushing.
It'll be Brady Collins in the backfield with Goodwin. And it's Tyler Cook split left. Kevin Wright split right.
Here's Goodwin out of the shotgun. He looks to throw on first down. He throws deep. That's just out of the outstretched arms of Kevin Wright.
Incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10.
Looks like Bo had some time to throw there, had some time to stand in the pocket and throw. Just too long over the outstretched fingertips of Kevin Wright.
Look like Kyler Bork in coverage for the Royals. Brings up 2nd and 10. Ball's at the 17-yard line.
Jamison Sistrunk right. That's going to be a handoff.
There's a give between the tackles, bouncing it outside.
That's Collins.
And that's
with a good run off the right tackle.
Collins on the carry. He crosses the 20 to the... Working at the 21, a 4-yard gain. It brings up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, kind of a big third down for the Panthers here. They got to answer a little bit to that touchdown, move the ball, possess the ball a little bit. It's Cook left again, Sistrunk right. Brady Collins in the backfield with Goodwin.
A 3rd and 6 play from the 21-yard line. Here's Wright in motion. Goodwin wants to run. Now he's going to get rid of it at the last second. It's caught across the 35 and the 40. Tackled all the way down at the 47-yard line and on third and 6.
Tyler Cook over the middle.
Tyler Cook with the catch for 26 yards and a Panthers first down.
Bo Goodwin had a royal wrapped around his ankle, and Tyler Cook kept moving, came back to him, and gave him somewhere to throw the ball.
Also, Jonah Peterson in on that tackle.
A great job by Goodwin of hanging in there till the last second and finding Cook. And the Panthers, a big conversion on third down, and now have it first and 10 at their own 47.
Here's Howe, split left. Collins in the backfield with Goodwin.
Here's a short throw. There's Wright on the catch, and he tries getting outside. It's Noah Gallus who's going to throw him down, but the Panthers, a positive play on first down. Across midfield to the Royals, 48-yard line. That a gain of about 5.
Yeah, Kevin Wright with some speed. He gave up some yards to try to get around Gallus, but good play there by Gallus to get him corralled in.
Yeah, Gallus barely able to hold on to him there, right? Trying to get outside and take that one to the house. 2nd and 5 for the Panthers at the Royals 48.
Howe on the near side here. Goodwin
Here's
looking
a
right.
Blitz. Goodwin flushed out to the far side. It's a foot race, and he's going to be tackled just shy of the first down marker. A gain of 4 up to the 44. Brings up 3rd and short.
Yeah, good run there by Goodwin. Pulled it down, nowhere to go. He's flushed right. Good pressure by the Royals. Goodwin able to make a positive gain out of it. 3rd and short.
Looked like MMCRU brought a blitz up the middle of John Schmelin. They just lost containment on that far side. And now a 3rd and 1 for the Panthers at the Royals 44. 3 receivers left. I should say 2 left, 1 right. Now the snap is wide at Goodwin, and he's going to have to fall on it back at his own 45-yard line. Now they're going to mark it at the 46.
The 46-yard line.
And a miscue for the Panthers there, and that's going to make it 4th and... They get 4th and 11 back at their own 46-yard line, and we'll see what they decide to do here.
Yeah, Panthers with a good 3rd and short opportunity, but that snap gets away from Goodwin, and number 21, that's Parker Glassmaker, making sure to escort Goodwin to the ground. Here's a punt from Goodwin.
Goodwin hits an end-over-end punt. There's Bork, takes it at the 24. Crosses the 30, and he'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 30. Looking at the 34-yard line, and that's where the Royals will have their second possession of the night.
Preston Benson on the tackle there. Special teams tackle.
Run out of bounds by number 62, Preston Benson.
Good crowds on both sides here.
Yeah, what a great night for football. You couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Kickoff temp was 70 degrees. We checked up here. Beautiful,
yes.
Beautiful night.
Not much of a breeze at all. No advantage from Mother Nature for either squad tonight. It's going to be a line-up, hard-knocking football game. Royals have it 1st and 10 at their own 34. Here's Mulder up the middle, and a host of, I should say, gang of Panthers.
Yeah, Benson had a chance at him in the backfield, and Mulder powers through the first tackle and gets to the second group.
Give Mulder a yard on his first carry of the night. Bring up 2nd and 9 at the 35. So you mentioned this KP defense has given up single digits the last 2 ball games. There's a counter. Mulder has some room. He's across midfield, breaks a tackle. He's across the 30. It's a foot race, and he's going to run away from right. Touchdown, Brayson Mulder.
Wow, speed. Mulder's got speed.
Mulder from 65 yards out, and the Royals have hit a home run on their first 2 possessions of the night, and they lead 13-0 at the 7:24 mark of the first quarter.
Yeah, a couple Panthers, couple of the D-backs had a chance at Mulder late in that run, but Mulder, beast mode out there with speed, outrunning the D-backs.
And that counter play might have got the Panthers to pursue on that far side just enough, but Mulder looked like he was shot out of a cannon. Gave a stiff arm at midfield and won the foot race from there. And here's Cody Evans for the point after. Evans' kick is up and good. 7:24 to go. First quarter, MMCRU leads 14-0. We'll be right back after this commercial break here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
I chose the NCC CNA course because I just really liked the instructors and the entire NCC community, how welcoming everybody is. And I was able to take it in high school and get it done before I started college.
The new facility here at NCC has been great. You've got every tool you can think of. You're never struggling to find something. Just the facility as a whole has been awesome. It makes the learning a lot more interesting and a lot more hands-on, and it's just been great.
7:24 to go. First quarter, MMCRU in front 14-0 after a 65-yard touchdown run from sophomore running back Brayson Mulder. Mulder, his 8th rushing touchdown of the season. That puts him in second on the team behind Jonah Peterson and his 9 rushing touchdowns.
I feel for the kids a couple years from now, they got to tackle Mulder. Holy smokes. He runs hard.
Well, and he has some fresh legs after being out the last 2 ball games. He was injured. He injured that ankle in the first half of the Akron-Westfield game. Missed the second half and then proceeded to miss the games against Westwood and Alta Aurelia the last couple of weeks.
Here's Goodwin and Cook back to receive the kick.
Evans pops this one up short. He'll be taken at the 22 and pushed out of bounds is Tyler Cook. Panthers will have it 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Tripped up there by number 2, Gage Johnson.
Yeah, Panthers' first offensive series had a 3rd and 1 on the Royal 40 drive-in, and then a bad snap. Pretty well wrecks it, and the Panthers now down in a hole, 14-0 to the Royals. Royals with 1 passing touchdown and 1 rushing touchdown so far.
Well, KPRV picked up that big 3rd down conversion to avoid a 3 and out. Thought it might have switched the momentum a little bit. The mistake has turned it back against him. Here's Goodwin. He wants to run with it. And he's going to use a stiff arm, and he'll pick up a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
Good pocket presence by Goodwin. Stepped up and then left and avoids a couple rushers to make a positive play out of what could have been a sack.
Yeah, it didn't look like much was there. Goodwin able to use a stiff arm and get up to the 32, and a 5-yard gain on 1st down and positive yards. It looked like linebacker, like Grant Prescott was in there to usher him out of bounds.
Brady Collins in the backfield with Goodwin. Tyler Cook split left. Kevin Wright split right. Shotgun formation.
Schmelling looks to blitz up the middle and does. Here's the give, and not much running room there.
Number 32, Brady Collins on the carry.
It's Brady Collins on the carry.
Short gain, maybe a yard or so.
To the 33-yard line.
Yeah, we'll give Collins a yard on that carry, and now it's
Grant Prescott.
3rd and 4.
3rd and 4
for the Panthers.
Yeah, you feel like it's a pretty big 3rd down, more so for the Panthers. Trying to possess the ball.
We've talked about the Panthers' skill players, but looking at the offensive line, you got Aiden Socknott, Peyton Hackett, Nathan Murray, Preston Benson, and Nathan Gatto. Caden Kraft, on the offensive line for the Panthers. Here's Goodwin, wants to go deep. He airs it out, and it's overthrown as the pass was intended for Colton Kurtz.
That's Howe over there.
Howe,
16, yep.
That one.
Yeah,
about being shot out of a cannon. That ball shot out of a cannon as Goodwin fired that thing about 60 yards in the air.
Yeah, just about 3 yards too long, so Panthers will set up in punt formation. 4th and 4.
Bo Goodwin in punt formation.
Goodwin, the Panthers punter. Royals got to be careful. That a high snap. Goodwin able to go up and get it. Gets this one high. It's going to land at the 36. Take a Panther bounce down to the Well, it's going to roll all the way down to about the 13-yard line, and that's where the Royals will start their third drive here of the night. It's still a 6:13 to go in the first quarter. 1st and 10 Royals at their own 13.
Yeah, a little mistake there letting that ball hit the ground. Rolled about 20 yards after it hit the ground.
Well, coming up to try to make a play on that, sometimes it's better to let it go than muff it as well. So you got all the momentum.
All the momentum, yeah.
You still give up 20 yards on the bounce, but Royals offense has come up with a couple of big plays, and they're going to need another one here to get out of the shadow of their own goal line. Michael Peterson split out right. Cowling and Bork to the left. Eli Schlinger in there at tight end. Here's a give to Mulder. He gets outside. He'll make a cut across the 20. Hit on first down. Mulder picks up about 10. He's right at the sticks.
Yeah, Kraft on the tackle, looks like.
And Mulder, first down after a gain of 10. He takes it out to the 23.
Ball spotted at the 23-yard
Looked like it was
line.
Kraft and Cook out there trying to wrestle Mulder down. Boy, he's tough to bring down.
Mulder able to get the edge on that carry. There's Peterson. He looks. Now he's going to roll out to the left, and he wants to take off with it. Stays in bounds. He crosses the 35, and he's taken down at the 40. And Peterson takes off with it for the first time tonight. He gains 17 out to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Goodwin had a chance at him over on the sideline over there and couldn't quite get him down. Turns into be a big gain out of the scramble.
Peterson able to keep his footing in bounds as he tiptoed the sideline from what we can see. And a 17-yard gain. It's 1st and 10. Royals at their own 40. 5:20 to go in the opening quarter. There's a swing pass. Caught by Gage Johnson. He's across midfield. He makes a cut at the 40. Right able to hold on to him as Johnson's taken down at the KPRV 33. But another big play for the Royals offense. That one goes for 27.
Yes, Johnson.
10 yet again.
Johnson shot out of that backfield after he caught that ball. And good speed, good throw, where Johnson could run with it after the catch.
Johnson, just a sophomore. He's gotten a few carries out of the backfield in the absence of Mulder, but has done most of his damage from the slot position. There's Mulder on the carry. Nothing there. A good play defensively by the Panthers.
Cal Harvey on the tackle there, playing the linebacker spot.
Cal Harvey, a nice job of getting low and stopping Mulder dead in his tracks for no gain.
Benson in on that tackle along with a couple other Panthers.
Benson got a piece of that tackle too in the D-line spot.
2nd and 10. Panthers 33. Peterson gives it to Mulder. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage. He's going to go forward for maybe 2.
Gain of a couple yards.
Got 2 up to the 31, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
Benson had him in the backfield again, and Mulder's able to pull away and get to the next group.
And give Mulder just a yard there. It's going to be 3rd and 9 as they mark it at the 32. And KP between the tackles defensively, starting to get some contact on Mulder at the line of scrimmage. Peterson looks. He goes deep. Man-to-man coverage, and it's incomplete. Out of the outstretched arms of Kyler Bork.
Tyler Cook on the defense covering that play.
And you got to be thinking it was 4-down territory all along. In the incomplete pass will bring up 4th and, we're going to call it 4th and 9. This is the Royals need to get to the 23-yard line for first down. We have 4 wide receivers, Mulder in the backfield. 4th and 9. Peterson looks, throws, it's on a post. He's got Michael Peterson caught at the 5. Touchdown! Touchdown Royals! Jonah Peterson to Michael Peterson from 30. 2 yards out, and MMCRU takes a 20-0 lead with 3:35 to go in the first quarter.
Good throw and catch on the deep post. Skylar Lopez covering on the play. Panthers had a little pressure in the backfield, but that ball was delivered right on the money.
It was man coverage across the board, and Michael Peterson able to beat his man on the post route. Jonah drops it in the bucket. And the second touchdown pass of the night for Jonah Peterson. Here's Cody Evans on for the point after. Kick is up and good. 3:35 to go. First quarter, MMCRU in front, 21-0. We'll be back after this commercial break here on FDS.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with land o'lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
21-0, MMCRU in front, 3:35 to go here in the first quarter. As Jonah Peterson connects with Michael Peterson for a 32-yard touchdown grab on 4th and 9. That the 6th receiving touchdown of the season for Michael Peterson. Most of that damage is done in the second half of the season. That is ties for the team lead with Kyler Bork. They each have one tonight.
Goodwin and Cook will be back again to receive the kick. Yeah, the Panther offense moving the ball a little bit, but not possessing it enough to keep that MMCRU offense off the field. 3 possessions, 3 scores for the Royals.
Well, a couple of kickoffs tonight so far, and Cody Evans has kept it away from Bo Goodwin. This one's hit short, very short. Now Royals jump on it, and they're going to recover it. It did go 10 yards, and nobody in the KPRV front row went after the ball, and MMCRU recovers it at the Kingsley Pearson 42-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like a couple of the front guys for KPRV were confused about what they're supposed to do in that situation. They ran away from the ball instead of to the ball.
Well, he popped it up in the air. It's not like he kicked it on the ground, and maybe there was some confusion if they started retreating where they didn't see the ball well enough, but nobody went after it, and the Royals recover. They're going to have it 1st and 10 with a 3-touchdown lead here at the Panther 43-yard line. And the KPRV defense needs to come up with a stop here to slow down the Royals' momentum. Here's Gage Johnson in the backfield on a quick slant. Now they're going to try a hook and ladder, and that's on the ground. It's a fumble, I believe, and they're going to call it now an incomplete pass.
Boy, he caught that and tried to pitch it. I don't know about that.
MMCRU might have caught a break there because it looked like the ball was caught by Bork on the pitch attempt to Johnson on a hook and ladder. It did go backwards, and it was recovered by the Panthers, but they're going to call it an incomplete pass, and I think Coach Norris on that far sideline having some discussions as he's thinking the same thing we are. Brings up 2nd and 10. Mulder's going to get the call and fall forward for a couple.
Yeah, pretty big play. Panthers, needed a break. That was their chance at a break, and didn't come. So here's a short gain by Mulder. Bring up 3rd and 9.
Mulder gets just a yard. Now a 3rd and 9 coming up, and the Panther defense, another opportunity to come up with a big stop here. And I'm not sure if this is 4-down territory for the Royals or not. If they can gain a few, you'd think they'd consider it. 2:30 to go, first quarter. There's Mulder on the carry. He gets outside. And he'll be taken down, crosses the 35. Thrown down right at the 35 is where they'll mark it.
4th and short. Probably go for it.
It looks like a flag on the near side of the field in the secondary at about the 32-yard line. Let's see what the call is.
Holding on the Royals.
And if that's the case, I figure the Panthers would accept it unless it's a spot foul. Then they still might anyways to avoid the 4th and short scenario.
Yeah, good run there by Mulder off the left side. That flag probably nowhere close to the play.
The Royals with the penalty.
So bring up, looks like 3rd and 11.
5-yard line. 3rd and 12.
3rd and 12.
So the spot foul is going to make it 3rd and 12 at the 45-yard line. And the Panthers much rather have that than the Royals having a 4th and 2 at the 35.
Seems like a passing situation here for the Royals.
Peterson looks. He wants to step up. Now he'll throw late. It is incomplete.
Boy, off the shoulder pad.
That one had a little mustard behind it. Pass was intended for Michael Peterson, who couldn't haul it in.
He did. He had some heat on that one, and it went through his hands off the shoulder pad.
In the 4th down and 12 situation, will bring the Royals punt team on for the first time tonight.
Looks like Kevin Wright is going to go back to receive.
Schrader.
Here's Owen Schrader to punt it away for the Royals. Wright back on his own 16-yard line. That one's hit end over end and angled, and now takes a Royals bounce. All the way inside the 10, down to about the 5-yard line. Look at the 6. KP will have it 1st and 10 inside their own 10-yard line with 1:56 to go here in the first quarter.
Good low runner on that punt. Got a good bounce.
In right, what a tough position to be in there. Trying to field that thing with no blockers. And then with the bounce that it took, it looked like it was almost angling towards the sidelines, and it bounced back into the middle of the field.
Panthers had a little pressure on the punter there. Good job getting that punt away, and so the Panthers will be in the shadow of their own goalpost to start this. Their 3rd possession, 4th.
4th, I believe.
4th possession. Looks like Collins is in the backfield with Goodwin.
1st and 10 Panthers at their own 6. Here's a fake pitch. Goodwin has some room to the left side. Breaks a couple of tackles, and he's finally tripped up. But Goodwin, a gain of about 13 all the way out to the 19-yard line. That'll give the Panthers some breathing room.
Looked like a safety blitz on there from the Royals, kind of at the last second.
And one of the better offensive plays we've seen from the Panthers is Goodwin. Prances out there for 13 and a 1st down. And that play defensively for MMCRU, you've seen the Paul Zrud kid from Cherokee used that for about a 70-yard touchdown run in the season opener. Royals get caught over pursuing. Now Goodwin goes deep. He airs it out into double coverage. It's caught. What a catch out there. Inbounds.
That's Landon Howe over there on the big catch and threw that into double coverage, and Landon Howe went up and got it.
And Howe catches it over Hicks and Cowling. And a big-time play for this Panther offense as they got something cooking here.
Boy, that pass was right on the money. Just dropped it into double coverage.
That a 36-yard gain to Howe. And it's 1st and 10 Panthers at the Royals 45.
Shotgun formation again. Collins in the backfield with Goodwin.
Here's Goodwin. He's wanting to run, trying to get the edge, and pretty good containment there from Michael Peterson. Kyler Bork coming up to make the tackle. Goodwin gets a yard on the carry.
Yeah, Goodwin waiting for those blocks to develop, and the Royals able to string it all the way to the sidelines. Great edge containment by the Royals.
We've seen Goodwin air it out a couple of times tonight, and that's going to keep this Royals defense, at least the secondary, on their heels just a little bit and not let them over pursue in the box.
Sistrunk near side, Kevin Wright far side. A quick pass.
And it's incomplete as the pass was intended for Gavin Trapp.
That pass just barely forward. Only forward pass by only a yard or so.
Panthers trying to create some space out on the edge. And that quick hitter, but incomplete to Trapp. And now a 3rd and 9 coming up for KPRV at the Royals 44-yard line. Just 34 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Royals in front 21-0.
There's Landon Howell, far side. Tyler Cook, near side split. Goodwin shotgun.
Goodwin's going to throw left side, man-to-man coverage, and it's incomplete.
Great defense.
There's Noah Gallus in coverage for the Royals. The senior corner comes up with a play on Tyler Cook.
That ball was dropped into Tyler Cook's right in his midsection, and Gallus, great play to get a hand in there and separate the ball from Cook.
We've heard Tyler Cook's name quite a bit tonight. Just a sophomore and a talented one at that. He's going to have a couple more opportunities tonight if he continues to get behind the defense. Here's 4th and 9. Panthers showing punt with Goodwin having his heels back at his own 41. Now he wants to run with it. He's going to throw it. He's got a man. It's caught. No, it's dropped. He had a man. Goodwin's pass was right on the mark.
Intended for 13, I believe. Sistrunk hit him in the hands. He's not able to finish the pass. Finish the catch.
Is it 24? I think it was 24. Wyatt Huizenga, a sophomore, had it at about the Royals' 30-yard line. Would have been a first down. It turns into a turnover on downs. The Royals will have it 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Love that play call.
And he was open by a solid 7 yards all around him. Would have had the first down. A great play call and a perfect throw from Goodwin. Here comes Mulder on a run right up the middle. He spins off the first tackle, still going. His legs chug forward to the Panthers 48.
Good run. Couple Panthers trying to tug at that football. You see him trying to pull that thing out, and Mulder's hanging on tight and staying on his feet.
That an 8-yard gain for Mulder on first down, and that's going to end the first quarter play. MMCRU in front 21-0. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this here on FDS.
Schmelling Construction is a general excavating company that specializes in farm drainage, terraces, waterways, demolition, and concrete asphalt recycling. They are a proud supporter of the local school district and community. Schmelling Construction is a family-owned business that has been going strong since 1977. Visit them online at schmellingconstruction.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, 3-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
MMCRU with the ball 2nd and 2 at the Panthers 48-yard line. A 21-0 lead as we start the second quarter of play. I'm Tim Holmes alongside Matt Bubke. Matt following the KP Panthers this year and a couple of local teams here tonight in the first round of the playoffs. Here's a pass out to Bork. He's going to use a block. Bork makes a cut and will be tackled at the 40-yard line. Had an 8-yard gain on brings up the 40-yard line. Results in a Royals first down at the 40.
Good play by the Royals. I'm not sure why Tyler Cook was out here all by himself with 2 Royals on the near side. Good recovery by the Panther defense, but it's a first down Royals.
A nice job blocking out of the slot position by Jace Cowling. Cowling always a home run threat when he gets the ball in his hands, but we haven't seen much of him with the ball in his hands yet tonight. Now the hard count's going to get the Panthers to jump, and the Royals are going to get a free 5 yards.
Yeah, a couple of Panther D linemen jumped. It wasn't just one. It was like 2 or 3, so credit to the quarterback mixing it up a little bit there.
Ball spotted at the 35-yard line.
Getting a 1st and 5 out of the deal.
Peterson's been effective with that hard count this season. 1st and 5 now at the Panthers 35. Here's Dawson Pick. His first carry of the night goes nowhere.
Big Kraft in the backfield, tackling him for a loss.
Caden Kraft, the senior, is going to get picked in the backfield, a loss of a yard back to the 36.
Number 34 on that stop, Bo Goodwin.
It's like giving Goodwin a little credit up here, too, for part of that. It was Kraft getting him by the belt, holding him there.
The Panthers have done a nice job gang tackling between the tackles. Here's a slant. Bork on the catch, and he bounces off the tackle attempt. And he'll be drugged down at about the 21-yard line. And Bork,
takes the ball to the 31-yard line, first and 10
a
Royals.
15-yard gain and a first down Royals.
Nathan Gatto.
Kyler Bork's third catch of the night for 97 yards here in the first half and a touchdown. And the Royals knocking on the door again at the Panthers' 21-yard line. 10:30 to go in the first half. There's a give to Mulder. He tries getting outside, gets around right, and he's pushed out of bounds.
By Goodwin.
Goodwin escorts him out of bounds at the 11. But that may...
Out of bounds there by number 34, Bo Goodwin.
Let's really mark this at. I think he might have the first down. He does. That a gain of 10.
It is a Royal first down.
First and 10 Royals at the 11-yard line.
Looks like they can still get a first down at the 1.
Mulder, 8 carries, 96 yards here in the first half.
The Royals' offense have been balanced, throwing and running. Good balanced attack from the Royals.
Peterson rolls one way, comes back. He is trying to throw it up for grabs. Bork able to make the catch in the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown Royals. Jonah Peterson connects with Kyler Bork from 11 yards out, and MMCRU in front 27-0 at the 10-12 mark here in the second quarter.
Yeah, good scramble play. Panthers on defense. Good change of direction by the quarterback and the receiver going with him. Tyler Cook on the defense over there, Bo Goodwin in the area. That pass was on the money in the back left corner of the end zone for the score.
Peterson wanted to roll right, came back to the left. I think it was designed, but really it was naked. He was out there by himself, throws it up to Bork, who's able to run underneath of it for the score. Extra point attempt is no good as Evans pulls it to the left. It's 27-0 with 10-12 to go in the first half. We'll be back after this commercial break here on FDS.
When you walk into Sioux Valley Family Health, we want you to feel as if you are entering our home.
At Sioux Valley Family Health, our goal is to improve the health of our community by improving the health of the families who live here. Dr. Christopher Vandaloon and his staff are here to serve you because our priority is to treat each patient as if they are our own family. Make an appointment with us today.
Your family is our family at Sioux Valley Family Health.
Back here in Marcus, the first round of the Iowa High School football playoffs, and the debut for both of these squads, MMCRU and first year back in 11-man, Kingsley Pearson, River Valley. The Royals, a big lead here in the first half. It's 27-0 after an 11-yard passing catch from Jonah Peterson to Kyler Bork. The second receiving touchdown of the night for Bork. He's got 4 catches, 109 yards, and 2 touchdowns here in the first half. Peterson's third passing touchdown tonight.
Yeah, really a good sustained drive there from the Royals. Drove the length of the field and good drive. Prior to that, it was really 3 big plays, and they're just a good balance of pass and run and good sustained drive down the field and a score by the Royals.
This one squibbed to the front row and caught right there by, looks like Skylar Lopez-Perez, the freshman. And the Panthers going to have great field position at the 47.
Ball spotted on the 40.
Well, it worked last time, though, Tim, so why not try it again?
The front row very much ready for it this time, and now the Panthers, a great opportunity to put some points on the board. And so far, we've seen Bo Goodwin do a little bit in the air, a little bit on the ground, and he can air it out, but one of the weaknesses of this Royals defense, at least in the first half of the season, they have very much improved in the rush defense. See if KP tries to pound some ground yards at the Royals.
Yeah, Cal Harvey in the backfield with
Goodwin now under pressure, loses the football. It's loose, and the Royals jump on it. It's Jeremy Bijek. Bijek forces the fumble out of Goodwin's hand and able to react in time to recover it back at the KPRV 32-yard line. And our first turnover of the night is a big one.
Yeah, Goodwin still trying to make something happen downfield. He was still looking downfield, and great job knocking that ball out of his hand by the Royal D lineman.
And Goodwin stepped up in the pocket. He thought he might have had a little bit of room there, and Bijek came around the corner on a bit of a stunt that was delayed.
I think he was still looking to throw it, and it's knocked out of his hand.
1st and 10, Royals at the 32. Here's Mulder, goes off the right side. Good tackle over there. There's nowhere to go for the sophomore running back.
Gain of a yard on the play to the 32-yard line.
In there on the tackle, Cole Thomas. Nathan Gatto also in on the tackle.
A good team tackling over there. Looks like it takes more than one to get Mulder to the ground.
No gain on that carry for Mulder. 2nd and 10. Mulder gets it again between the tackles. Not much there. He'll get a couple up to the 30, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Looked like Benson on the tackle over there. Coming down the line, making the tackle from behind.
Back-to-back runs to the right side of the line. The Panthers holding steady there. And now the Royals in a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Jacob Kraft getting a piece of that tackle as well.
Bork, Cowling, and Johnson, the trips to the left.
Got to think it's 4-down territory again, Tim.
Peterson wants to run. Now he's contained, trying to break loose, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield. And the Panthers do not let him get away this time. And Goodwin's in the backfield, as is like number 62, Preston Benson. And the sack will make it 4th and 16 back at the 37-yard line. Peterson tried to make something happen as the pocket was collapsing on him. In the
good containment by the D-line, kind of all stayed home and didn't really have anywhere to go.
And now you hate to punt here, but if you're able to put him inside the 10, it may be worth it. 8 minutes to go.
Play clock down
in
to
the
4.
First half, and the Royals are going to use a timeout. There's mass confusion there.
MMCRU.
With the play clock running down, 8:03 to go, first half. MMCRU in front, 27-0. A 4th and 16 coming up after the break. We'll be right back after these messages.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support MMCRU Sports. As Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 19 years, we are committed to agriculture and rural Iowa. If you need financing for your farm, home, or vehicle, our lenders are ready to listen. We understand that families and students are busy, so download our app and you can do your banking while you're on the go. Our staff in Marcus and Cleghorn are committed to building strong connections in their communities and look forward to serving you. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices in 35 locations in West Central Iowa. Member FDIC.
Tim Holmes alongside Matt Bubke here. The first round of the Iowa High School playoffs. We're in Class A tonight in Marcus as MMCRU leads 27-0 over Kingsley Pearson River Valley. A couple of 6-2 squads on the season. And a 4th and 16 coming up for the Royals at the Panthers 37.
What's your call, Tim?
In that break, Matt and I having conversations on what you do here. The Royals have had some big plays offensively, but up by 4 scores may not be the worst idea to punt this thing if you can pin them inside the 15. But
looks like any positive yards.
Out of the pistol formation, here's Peterson, and now flags down. Peterson's going to throw late. It is incomplete.
Peterson's pass
this is underthrown to Michael Peterson, and I think it was an illegal shift anyways. And it was.
Panthers will probably decline this and turn it over on downs.
And once again,
it's like the chain gang's moving the other direction.
Illegal shift on the Royals is declining. The Panthers will take over 1st and 10 at their own 37. That one, Mulder went in motion out of the pistol formation. The back official called it right away. Seen something he didn't like in that motion, or maybe two guys moving at once.
Well, the Royals don't make the Panthers pay for that turnover in that situation. Goodwin has the ball about where he started before the turnover.
Yeah, the Panthers defense comes up big. They've come up big a couple of times. Here's play action on a slant. That one's caught out to the 45 and an 8-yard gain on first down. That pass completed to Tyler Cook.
8-yard gain out to the 45-yard line.
That the second catch of the night for Cook. He's got 2 catches for 34 yards. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Yeah, a lot of running for Tyler Cook. He's playing cornerback on defense and then playing receiver on offense.
So I mentioned Cook, just a sophomore. 2nd and 2, Panthers at the 45. Goodwin under pressure, has to get rid of it. It's thrown
in the direction of Huizinga. And Goodwin just wisely just gets rid of that.
You bet. And that one, it did barely get back to the line of scrimmage there by just a couple of yards. But Goodwin, the right idea to get rid of it in the general vicinity of a receiver. So it brings up 3rd and 2 with 7:19 to go here in the first half.
Wyatt Huizinga getting some play time in that slot position. Cole Thomas with a broken hand, normally in that spot.
Good one on a QB keeper, and he's going to have the first down. The pile pushes all the way to midfield.
No good one on the carry.
And a 5-yard gain on 3rd and 2. The Panthers move the sticks, and it's 1st and 10 right at midfield.
Ball spotted at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, I like that call. Quarterback draw all the way for the first down.
Like number 21, Parker.
That play almost looked like the NFL tush push a little bit, where the pile was moving. Looked like a rugby call a little bit.
Yeah, first contact was made after he'd already got the first down, but able to get a couple extra yards.
Here's Howell near side. Watch that matchup.
Goodwin looks to throw yet again. He's got some time now. He wants to take off and run, and he's going to gain a couple to the 48.
Yeah, he was looking over to the left side to towards Tyler Cook and doesn't let it go. He pulls it down.
Goodwin, 6 carries on the night for 30 yards and brings up 2nd and 8 after those 2.
Goodwin must not like what he saw over there on the left side. He was looking left all the way. Thought maybe he'd come near side here to Howe again. Had one-on-one.
Pretty good coverage in the secondary for the Royals. And then the linebackers, a bit of a spy there. Grant Prescott and John Schmellen in the middle.
There's Howe split out left, one-on-one opportunity.
Goodwin's going to give it right up the middle. In a huge collision there, John Schmellen comes up with a stick. That a
Brady Collins on the carry.
That back to the 49, a loss of 1 for Collins on that carry. John Schmellen with the collision at the line of scrimmage.
You got to think if they get even part of this, it's 4-down territory with the score 27-0. Royals leading here. 5.5 to go in the first half.
Panthers deferred and kicked off to start this one. They'll get the second half kickoff. They can put some points up here to try to change some momentum. Here's Goodwin. He gets rid of it just as he gets hit by Mulder. The pass is incomplete on that far side.
Intended for Collins over there, doing the swing pass to the running back to the left, and good defense. The linebacker was over there same time the ball got there.
The incomplete pass brings up 4th and 9 at the Royals' 49-yard line. 5:14 to go first half. And the Panthers looking for any kind of big play or offense to get this momentum switched back into their favor.
They'll go for it here.
Goodwin looks. He's going to throw deep on the left side. He's got man-to-man coverage, and it's incomplete. The pass was intended.
Is that 14
Looks
or
like
13?
Landon Howell is the intended receiver on that far side.
Looked like he had a chance to catch it.
And I don't know if he maybe lost it in the lights, but Howell got his hands out there late against the smaller corner in Tatum Hicks, but can't come away with it, and it's a turnover on downs. Royals will have it 1st and 10 right around midfield on their own side of the 50.
Yeah, good hold there by the Royals. 5:08 to go in the half. They've got plenty of time to go down there and put another one in if they want to.
Both offenses have been a bit of a stalemate here the last 6 minutes of this one. There's a counter play for Mulder. He's got room on the outside. Across the 40. He's tripped up at about the 36. Making the 37. Mulder picks up 14 on that carry. And that'll put him over the century mark for the night. 11 carries, 112 yards here in the first half to go along with a touchdown.
I've just really been impressed with the Royals' play call. They're really balanced here tonight. Just a mix of formations, a mix of pass and run, quarterback under center, quarterback out of shotgun. Here's I formation.
Mulder gets it right up the middle. He makes the first guy miss, and then he'll be tackled. He dove for the first down marker, it looks like.
27-yard line.
Mulder right at the first down marker. We'll see if they give it to him or not. And we do have a Panther down on the field behind the play.
Number 34, Bo Goodwin on the
It looks like it's number 62, Preston Benson, the 6'4", 210-pound junior.
Yeah, two-way player out there. Looks like a lower leg of some sort. We'll take a break.
Yeah, we got an injury timeout here on the field. We'll be back. 4:56 to go. First half, Royals in front 27-0. We'll be back after this commercial break here on FDS.
Next level internet leads to a next level experience. So up your game with Westel Systems Fiber Internet. With internet speeds up to 1 gigabyte per second, you can stream videos and play games without the annoyances of bufferings or delays. Westel goes above and beyond to make their customers' experience as hassle-free as possible, with exceptional 24/7 technical support and a reliable network so you can relax and do the things you enjoy. Explore what Westel has to offer at westelsystems.com. Get more out of your money and see what Westel Systems can do for you.
The injured Panther on the field was Preston Benson. He was able to get up and walk off the field with some assistance. It looked like something with the lower leg. The Royals have it 2nd and 1 after the 9-yard gain from Brayson Mulder. Ball at the Panther 27-yard line. Here's Roberts, his first carry of the night. He bounces off the first tackle attempt. He'll get a couple. It should be enough for a first down.
Host of Panthers in on the tackle.
And it is good enough for a Royal first down.
Give Roberts a yard on the carry. It's good enough for a first down. Ball at the 26 as the sticks move. 4:45 to go in the first half. The Royals trying to tag on yet another score.
It's like Peyton Hackett and the Kraft brothers right up on the D line. Here's a quick pass left.
Quick pass to Cowling, and he is tackled right there. Looks like Gavin Trappin on the tackle.
I wonder if this isn't going to be a hold on the offense on this quick pass left.
Kyler Bork was out there blocking for the Royals, and the flag came out from the side judge. It is a hold. If it's a spot foul, it's going to make this maybe 1st and 17.
Yeah, the Royals have had success on that play there. That one there, the Panther was blocked on the ground and wasn't allowed to get up.
17 for
Called for the hold.
The Royals have run that a couple of times with Bork as the receiver and Cowling the blocker. And Cowling, the bigger-bodied receiver, does a little better job blocking there. Now it's 1st and 17. Here's Peterson. Looks deep. He's got a man. And it's caught with one hand. Michael Peterson.
What a catch.
Holy Moses. He jumps up and stabs that with one hand.
Boy, if we got good enough video, that's a You Got Mossed one right there.
That is a You Got Mossed. He got some stickum on his gloves or something.
Got up and caught that one-handed.
Michael Peterson. Good gracious. It's a first down Royals at the 13-yard line. That one Pass and catch of 23 yards.
The pass looked like it was going to be way over his head, and for him to get up and be able to pull that down, that was pretty impressive.
Peterson was open. It was just high, but he went up and got it. 1st and 10 Royals. Here's the give to Dawson Pick. He's trying to get outside. Nowhere to go.
Dawson Pick on the carry.
Nice job by the Panthers defense. That a loss of about 3 yards on that carry. And Pick doesn't have a ton of speed. You're not going to win a foot race to the outside there. 3:25 to go in the first half. It'll be
for the
Royals with a 2nd and 13 back at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, Brady Collins playing right defensive end there, strung that play out and slowed it down.
There's Jonah Peterson looking. He's waiting for Bork to get across. He comes open. Bork catch. Dives for the end zone. Touchdown. Kyler Bork from 16 yards out. And the Royals in front 33-0 with 3 minutes to go in the first half. And Bork with the hat trick here in the first half, his 3rd receiving touchdown of the night.
Gavin Trapp tried to come up out of the end zone to keep him out of the end zone. Can't do it. Bork's able to reach out and cross the goal line for the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming.
And credit to the offensive line there. They held up long enough for Bork to run his route all the way across the field and come open on the backside. Now here's Schmelin on a 2-point conversion attempt is incomplete. Michael Schmellin's pass is intended for, I think it was Mason Roberts. Incomplete. Royals in front 33-0. 3 minutes to go first half. We'll be back after this commercial break here on FDS.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
What is it, 35 in the second half?
MMCRU in front 33-0 after a 16-yard pass and catch from Jonah Peterson to Kyler Bork. Bork's 3rd receiving touchdown of the night. The senior, 5 catches, 120 yards receiving, and 3 touchdowns here in the first half. Jonah Peterson, his 4th passing touchdown of the evening, and the Royals offense has had it rolling here in the first half.
Yeah, it was a good point. Tim was kind of wondering why they were going for 2 there and try to get to that continuous clock is a good call. Try to speed the game up a little bit for the Royals.
Yeah, and we've seen MMCRU do that in a couple of ball games here earlier this year, and I think it's questioned by people, and you understand, you got to figure MMCRU, they had a 21-point lead at Akron Westfield with 8 minutes to go in that game and lost it. Something the coaches don't want to chance at all, and I understand that too. Here's Evans' kick.
Cook on the reception. He'll give it up to Goodwin.
He's going to pitch it back to Goodwin, and Goodwin's going to be drugged down
Goodwin on the
at about the 26-yard line, and there's a flag back at the Panther side of the field at the 39.
Yeah, that's not good. It's usually on the return team, and Panthers, instead of being at the 20 or 22-yard line, this will take them all the way back probably to the 11.
There's a hold on the Panthers.
And it was way out in front of the play.
They ended up moving the flag to about the 33-yard line. And that will be a 10-yard penalty from the end of the run, which will put this at about the 16-yard line for KPRV.
And with the penalty, the ball spotted at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10.
Just under 3 minutes here in the half. Panthers with a shot to see if they can drive the length of the field in less than 3 minutes and get on the board here.
Maybe an opportunity for a little trickery on their end to see if they can come up with a big play. Here's Goodwin. Looks, he's going to go deep on a flag route. It's up in the air and knocked away at the last second. Kyler Bork in coverage is Kevin Wright, the intended receiver. Boy, Goodwin, that's a tight spiral and a nice throw from Goodwin, but just a better defensive play by Bork.
Yeah, it was on the money to the receiver. Bork, last second, sticks a hand in there and knocks that ball away. It was good play all the way around, good pass, good defensive effort.
Panthers have it 2nd and 10 at their own 16. 2:46 to go here in the first half.
It's Sistrunk and Wright near side and Tyler Cook on the far side.
There's play action. It's thrown over to Cook on the far side.
Pass complete to number 14, Tyler
That one
Cook.
goes for 4 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 6 at the 20.
Up to the 20-yard line. Number 20 on the stop for the Royals, Tatum Hicks.
Tatum Hicks in coverage for MMCRU. At the 3rd catch of the first half for Cook. He's got 3 catches for 38 yards.
Cook will be left. Landon Howe is right. Can't tell who's in the slot.
Clock continues to run. Here's Goodwin. He has a trio of blockers in front of him. It is stretched out, and he's going to be hit hard at the end. And it looked like the last Royal, Kyler Bork in there initially, but it's Parker Glassmaker hitting the final bit of contact at the 21. A 1-yard gain for Goodwin on that carry, and it'll bring up 4th and 5.
2:17 to go in the half. Panthers probably got a punt here. Just on the 21-yard line.
As much as you'd like to go for, you're just too deep in your own territory at this point.
In punt formation for KPRV.
2:17 to go, and here's Goodwin standing back inside his own 5. Cowling and Bork standing at their own 40.
See if Goodwin holds this a minute.
Boy, Goodwin hits a good one.
Fair catch called and made.
Bork, a fair catch, made it his own 43-yard line.
Number 13, Tyler Bork at the 40.
Tyler Cook down the field quick to make sure that fair catch was called. Good field position here.
MMCRU has 2:11 left in the first half. Try to go 57 yards.
2 timeouts left. I think they got 2.
I believe you're right, Matt. See if they take another crack at the end zone here and try to get that lead over the 35-point mark for the second half. As we mentioned, the Panthers will receive the second half kickoff. Peterson has Mulder in the backfield. He's going to step up and throw. He's got Cowling. It's caught at the 35. Cowling makes his first guy miss. The 20, 15, makes a cut at the 10, and he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Royals. Jace Cowling on a post up the middle.
Boy, just burned a couple KP defenders out there. 2 guys had a chance to get him on the ground. He makes some nice cuts and makes them both miss.
With Cowling's size and speed, he's tough to bring down in the open field. He caught that on a dead sprint at the 35. And it was going to be difficult for any Panther to bring him down by themselves. And that one goes for 57 yards. The 5th passing touchdown of the first half for Jonah Peterson and the Royals. A 39-0 lead here with 1:59 to go in the first half.
Extra point attempt coming.
Cody Evans bangs it through.
Boy, Evans just takes 1 step and kicks it. He doesn't get back too far, does he?
Yes, he does. Cock and roll. Here we go. 1:59 to go. First half. Royals in front, 40-0. We'll be back after this commercial break here on FDS. Back here in Marcus, it's 40-0 MMCRU in front. The 1:59 to go in the first half, and nobody saw this one coming. Royals jumped out to a
for the Royals, number 65.
touchdown lead on the first offensive play from scrimmage and have not looked back. The latest one, a 57-yard pass and catch. Jace Cowling. That's Cowling's first touch of the night.
Yeah, big play Royals tonight. 4 touchdowns. Is it 4 touchdowns on plays longer than 30 yards?
You're right, man. It is.
Here's Goodwin on the return.
Goodwin, an opportunity on a kick return. He's got a little speed as he's pushed out of bounds at the 38. Now a couple of late flags coming in.
Those look like late hit out of bounds.
I wonder if Goodwin might have got shoved out of bounds late and 2 officials seen it. That's exactly what happened.
Chain gang anticipating the call a little bit. They're moving towards the Royals' end of the field.
Personal foul indicated against the Royals. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line. First and 10.
Minute 48 to go. Panthers still here with another shot to put some points on the board before half. Panthers got a 30-yard dash just to get to the football from where they were huddled.
See if they can regroup here as Goodwin walks up to the line of scrimmage and he'll go out of the pistol formation. Ball all the way at the MMCRU 47. Great field position as Goodwin drops back. Now he's going to run for his life. Throws it late, and it's caught. Nice catch by Wright at the Royals 35.
Yeah, Wright came in motion right and got a kind of a running start, but then comes back upfield. I think he came back 10 yards to that ball from where he was. So good job by Wright, seeing his quarterback was in trouble and coming back to the football.
A nice catch as he went down to get it off his shoestrings. That a 12-yard gain and a first down. Panthers at the 35 of MMCRU.
Sistrunk near side, Wright and Cook far side.
There's that fake pitch. Goodwin nowhere to go this time up the middle. He's going to gain maybe a yard.
Gain of a yard on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 9. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line. Looked like number 9 led the charge for the Royals.
Grant Prescott in there on the tackle.
Goodwin got up a little bit slow from that one.
Clock continues to run at 40 seconds. Panthers taking their time. See if Goodwin airs one out. He's got a one-on-one. He's going to air it out. This one a jump ball. It's caught for a touchdown. Touchdown KPRV.
We'll see if there's a push off.
There is a flag inside the 5. It was a one-on-one.
Touchdown call.
See what
looks
the call
like.
is.
It's going to be, I think it's going to be a defensive pass interference on, but the catch was made.
Pass interference.
It is pass interference on MMCRU.
Touchdown KPRV.
That penalty declined and a touchdown for the Panthers. That from 39 yards out, and the receiver Landon Howe with the Panthers' first touchdown of the night. Makes it 40-6, and Panthers line up for 2 points. Goodwin's aired it out, and it's been close a couple of times. Wondered when he's going to be able to strike.
That was a pretty sweet pass. There wasn't a lot of separation there.
Like 22 seconds go. First half, the Panthers line up for the 2-point conversion. Goodwin bobbles it, and he's going to be stood up. He's going to keep going. No whistle. Breaks a couple tackles, and then he'll be brought down short.
Flag in the end zone.
The goal line, there is a penalty marker on the field.
Flag in the middle of the play. Now they're going to count the Royals defenders. They might have had too many men on the field.
Looks like they'll get another shot at this from half the distance.
Now they might just pick it up here. They do pick it up. I think they thought the Royals had too many men on the field. Flag is waved off. 22 seconds to go, first half. The Royals in front, 40-6, as the Panthers punch it in the end zone for the first time tonight. We'll be back after this commercial break here on FDS.
For the Panthers.
Whether you are combining, hauling grain, or heating your home, fuel powers the fall. When it comes to energy, you need a company who is trustworthy, understands your needs, and who delivers to you. A company who is local, reliable, and affordable. That company is Ag State. Ag State Energy is clean, comfortable, convenient, while staying competitively priced for our customers. Give Laura Sanguin or Seth Duff a call for all your energy needs.
Back here in Marcus in the KPRV Panthers on the board. It's 40-6 on a 39-yard pass and catch from Bo Goodman to number 16, Landon Howe on the reception. And the Panthers on the board. It's 40-6 here, just 22 seconds to go, and here's Goodwin set to kick off.
Yeah, good-looking tight spiral from Goodwin on that touchdown pass. Not a lot of separation, but Landon Howe fights for the ball and gathers it in. He's on the ground.
Had a little squibber, and it's going to be caught by Michael Peterson. He makes a couple of moves, and he'll be tackled at the 40.
That was a great job by Peterson to
get that
ball collected in.
And now the Royals, just 13 seconds to go. We'll see if they take a knee and take this to half. Coming up at the half, we're going to have first half highlights as well as some first half stats for both squads, and we'll try to get some scores from around the area here in the first week of the Iowa High School football playoffs, round of 32. The Royals got the offense on the field out of the pistol formation.
They got trips right, one left. They're gonna run a long play here.
So much for conceding. Peterson looks, and they're just going to throw a middle screen to Mulder, and he gets by the first line of defense, and he's going to be tackled.
Bo Goodwin on the tackle.
Goodwin on the tackle. Mulder able to gain.
There is a penalty marker on the field.
Gain of 20, but
looks like a hold.
Penalty marker behind the play. Maybe an illegal man downfield, possibly? And that's exactly what it is. That screen allowed one of the linemen to get down the field far enough.
Yeah, it's only, 3 yards if you're more than 3 yards downfield, so
yeah, and those screen passes you got to be awfully careful on. The linemen have to work down the line of scrimmage, not forward. And the illegal man downfield penalty negates a 20-yard gain, and now with just 4 seconds to go, Royals have it back at their 36. And we'll see if they opt to run the clock now.
Looks like bunch formation. Looks like they're going to.
And actually, they started the clock after the penalty, so that will be the last play of the first half. At the half, MMCRU in front, 40-6 over KPRV in this first round matchup here in Class A. We will take a commercial break. Be back with the Fuller Digital Solutions halftime show after this here on FDS.
Score big with American Bank. Our staff will help you score the extra point on your financial dreams. Step onto our court and let us show you what teamwork is all about. All of our players are here to help you achieve your goals. Here's to hoping your talent, dedication, and teamwork make for a match-set victory. American Bank is a proud supporter of the MMCRU Royals football and volleyball teams, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. We'll help you set financial goals that you'll crush in the future. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and Big Game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
Farmers State Bank of Marcus, a real community bank, locally owned, and their purpose is still to service the people of Marcus, their neighbors, and the farm community for all their financial needs. Visit fsbmarcus.com for more information. With years of banking experience, along with care and attention, It's Farmer State Bank's purpose to serve the people of Marcus. Farmer State Bank welcomes you, a real community bank. Member FDIC.
Nation of 1,650.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Back here in the Fuller Digital Solutions halftime show, MMCRU in front, 40-6 over the Panthers of Kingsley Pearson River Valley. They're in the first round of Class A action in the Iowa High School playoffs. Let's look at highlights from the first half. The first play from scrimmage tonight, Jonah Peterson connected with Kyler Bork on a flea flicker for 74 yards and a touchdown. Made it 7-0 at the 11:39 mark of the first quarter. Bryson Mulder then tagged on a 65-yard touchdown run, making it 14-0 at the 7:24 mark of the opening quarter. Jonah Peterson then connected with Michael Peterson from 32 yards out on a 4th and 8, making it 21-0. At 3:35 to go, still in the first quarter. Move ahead to the second quarter. Peterson connected with Bork yet again, this time from 11 yards out, making it 27-0. At the 10-12 mark of the second quarter, Peterson then connects with Bork yet again, this one from 16 yards out, making it 33-0. 3 minutes to go until half. Jonah Peterson, for the 5th passing touchdown of the first half, connects with Jace Collins for 57 yards out, making it 40-0. The minute 48 to go. The Panthers able to bounce back, and Bo Goodwin connects with Landon Howe from 39 yards out, making it 40-6 with just 22 seconds to go in the opening half, and that gives us our halftime score. Stat leaders from both squads. First for the Royals, Jonah Peterson, 9 of 11 passing, 260 yards and 5 touchdowns in the first half. His leading target, senior classmate Kyler Bork, 5 catches, 120 yards and 3 touchdowns. Jace Cowling, 1 catch, 57 yards and a touchdown. 2 catches, 56 yards and a touchdown for Michael Peterson. And Gage Johnson, 1 catch for 27 yards. In the rushing department, Bryson Mulder, 12 carries, 121 yards and a touchdown. There's Jonah Peterson, 1 carry for 17 yards. Mason Roberts, 1 carry for 1 yard. And Dawson Pick, 2 carries for -4 yards. Bo Goodwin, 7 of 13 passing in the first half, 130 yards and a touchdown. Goodwin's favorite target, Landon Howe, 2 catches, 75 yards and a touchdown. It's Tyler Cook with 3 catches, 38 yards. And then Kevin Wright, 2 catches for 17 yards in the first half. Goodwin, the leading rusher, 8 carries, 32 yards. Collins, 3 carries, 4 yards. And just those 2 Panthers in the rushing category here in the first half. That a quick recap of the first half of this one between the Royals and Panthers. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with some scores from around the area as well as some first half observations. We'll be back right after this here on FDS.
Floyd Valley Healthcare, we want you to travel somewhere fun, not to a doctor's appointment. Specialists, specialty clinics, and outpatient services bring advanced skills and training and make diagnostics and treatment capabilities more accessible, keeping care convenient and close to home. Working in step with your healthcare team, specialists communicate and collaborate to provide you and your family the care that you need. To learn more about specialty services, talk with your provider or visit floydvalley.org.
MHI and Cuso of Cherokee are on the move, expanding, and in need of residential treatment workers, psychiatric security specialists, and LPNs.
We deal with disorders that you can't see. You get to help people who are in desperate need of help. And helping those people actually helps the community as well.
The benefits here, I think, are top-notch. That was why I came here.
To learn more and to apply, visit governmentjobs.com.
Mike's Construction of Marcus is a second-generation general contractor who is a proud supporter of MMCRU, Royal Athletics, and academics. Mike's Construction can help build your dream home from the groundwork, starting with the foundation, to the detailed finish work on the inside. Take a minute to like Mike's Construction on Facebook and see some of the awesome work they have done, and keep them in mind for your next in-house project. Mike's Construction of Marcus. Go Royals!
Hungry and on the go? Stop by Mrs. B's in Remsen. Locally owned and operated for over 25 years, Mrs. B's has you covered. Coffee, shakes, hundreds of drink options, milk, eggs, and more. Want something hot? Try one of Mrs. B's famous made-from-scratch pizzas, or order one of Mrs. B's many appetizer and sandwich options. Don't forget about the chicken, fish, and pork chop dinners. Mrs. B's is a proud supporter of both MMCRU and Remsen St. Mary's schools. Stop by Mrs. B's today.
Probably the biggest thing that we do a little bit different than a lot of schools is the live work side of the world. So when we teach our students, we actually, if you look around the shop and see what they're working on, in most cases it's a customer car, and so they get real world application.
Our engineering design program is basically drawing components, manufacturing of the components, and then we get into the inspection of the components. So they got to create it, make it, and inspect it just as they would in industry.
We'll halftime scores from around the area.
The Remsen Farmers Co-op has been serving you for over a century. They are a full-service co-op providing area livestock producers with land o'lakes and canned feed. And take advantage of their full-service agronomy center for all your crop production needs to maximize your yield. They also buy and sell grain and offer grain drying. Remsen Farmers Co-op with years of experience and ready for the future.
Schmelling Construction is a general excavating company that specializes in farm drainage, terraces, waterways, demolition, and concrete asphalt recycling. They are a proud supporter of the local school district and community. Schmelling Construction is a family-owned business that has been going strong since 1977. Visit them online at schmellingconstruction.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, three-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding easy breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
To clearing up dark skin spots and acne and softening fine lines and wrinkles is Sioux Valley Family Health, now offering med spa services including Botox Dysport, fillers, microdermabrasion, chemical peels, and hydrofacials. Sioux Valley Family Health, where your family is our family.
A halftime score from Lamar is Akron Westfield leads Tri-Center 21-0.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support MMCRU Sports. As Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 19 years, we are committed to agriculture and rural Iowa. If you need financing for your farm, home, or vehicle, our lenders are ready to listen. We understand that families and students are busy, so download our app and you can do your banking while you're on the go. Our staff in Marcus and Cleghorn are committed to building strong connections in their communities and look forward to serving you. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices in 35 locations in West Central Iowa. Member FDIC.
next level internet leads to a next level experience. So up your game with Westel Systems Fiber Internet. With internet speeds up to 1 gigabyte per second, you can stream videos and play games without the annoyances of bufferings or delays. Westel goes above and beyond to make their customers' experience as hassle-free as possible, with exceptional 24/7 technical support and a reliable network so you can relax and do the things you enjoy. Explore what Westel has to offer at westelsystems.com. Get more out of your money and see what Westel Systems can do for you.
Forget the ramps and hassles when hauling. They are built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing.
We're excited to now offer one of the best tilt bed trailers on the market, ranging from 22 to 28 feet in length. And like everything we manufacture, these trailers are built to work, last, and make your life easier. All with confidence when you hook up to a tilt bed trailer made at Holstein Fabrication and Holstein Manufacturing. Visit us online today at holsteinmfg.com.
Back here on the Fuller Digital Solutions halftime show, MMCRU in front 40-6. Just a couple minutes away from the start of the second half, and we talked about some first half stats. We went over some area scores. We're still looking for a Woodbury Central score. And then also another one, Logan Magnolia and South Central Calhoun. That a good ball game down in Logan tonight. We'll try to get a score for that one as well. But Matt, following the KPRV Panthers most of the season or all season long, and myself covering MMCRU, it's been a great time doing this with you. Let's get some observations from both of these squads. What were some of the things that you're expecting KPRV to be able to come in and do that maybe they're struggling with, or maybe a few things that you think they're able to do that you weren't really expecting them to coming in?
Yeah, KP really getting stung by the big play in that first half. I think 5 of 6 touchdowns coming on 30 yards or more, so really getting stung by the big play. The Royals, once they get out in space, doing a great job of making people miss down the field. And from an offensive perspective, the Royals, Goodwin has put a couple good passes out there on the money, and the Royals defense has knocked it away, and I haven't seen that the rest of the year. Those were completions the rest of the year. And also I'll add, containing Goodwin, from the running perspective, the Royals have been able to really contain Goodwin. Once he gets out in space with the ball, they're stringing him out, and he hasn't really gotten loose for the big one. And normally he runs a big one. But I hadn't mentioned the other scores yet. There is a few other scores from around the area.
Go ahead, Matt.
Remsen St. Mary's leading Harris Lake Park 44-15 at half. West Hancock leading the Jays 26-6. The Galen Jays. Akron Westfield up over Tri-Center 21-0 at half. AHSTW leading Hinton at half 7-0. Lamar's has a big lead over Storm Lake 41-0. And let's see if my score spotters have given me the Woodbury Central score yet. Looks like don't have that one yet. Woodbury Central playing North Union. Is that where they're at tonight?
I believe so. North Union. A couple of those like Sibley Ocheyedan, they drew St. Ansgar's #1 in the state. Galen Catholic drawing Britt West Hancock on the road. They was ranked 3rd
tough draws,
in Class A. So, yeah, St. Ansgar and Britt West Hancock ranked 1st and 3rd. Those two squads both very, very good. West Hancock's been in the state championship game each of the last 2 years, I believe. So the Jays sticking around in that one just a little bit, down by just 20 in the third quarter. We are ready to start the second quarter here. Here's Cody Evans kicking off to the Panthers. This one's short, and it's going to bounce up. And Cook able to take it off the bounce and nowhere to go there. He's taken down at about the 27-yard line. It'll be First and 10, Panthers.
Royals have done a good job kicking away from Goodwin every chance they get.
You can tell they've made a point to do that. And we've seen Cook get it the last time right before the half and pitched it back to Goodwin just to get him an opportunity.
Gage Johnson on that stop.
Yeah, pretty important offensive possession for the Panthers to get the second half started right.
Here are the Panthers with the ball. Goodwin out of the shotgun. See if they can put some pressure on the Royals defense. Right with the catch, and he makes the first guy miss. He'll be escorted out of bounds at the 34.
The number 3, Kevin Wright.
Nice move there by Kevin Wright to make one guy miss. Gave up some ground.
To the 35-yard line, run out of bounds.
We talked about Wright having the capabilities to break one, and shows a little bit there in space, makes the first guy miss. If he can get going down the sidelines, he'll have an opportunity. That a 7-yard gain on first down, bring up 2nd and 3.
Sistrunk on the near side. Cook and Wright on the far side. Collins in the backfield with Goodwin.
There's a pitch play
to Collins off the right side.
A couple blocks, makes a cut across the 40, keeps his feet, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at the right at midfield. Mark it at the 49, and a nice run there by Collins. That one goes for 15 yards and a first down for the Panthers.
Yeah, good tough running. That thing was, the Royals were there, just good tough running by Collins to make the first guy miss and run through a couple arm tackles.
Couple of blockers in front of him, kind of hid behind him and then made one cut inside, broke a tackle and picks up 15. First and 10, Panthers at their own 49. Opening drive here of the second half. Collins again up the middle, nowhere to go this time, and a big tackle from Cody Evans. And Evans drops him for a loss, about a half a yard.
The ball carrier for a 1-yard loss.
I'll mark it as a yard loss for Collins on that carry.
Bring up 2nd and
I don't see
11.
Benson back out on the field. That's a big loss for this Panther offensive line. Oh, Benson been a solid lineman all year.
We called his name a few times on the defensive side of the ball as well.
I'm looking over there, and he is on crutches with his shoulder pads off, so Benson is not going to return, it looks like.
We're at 2nd and 11. Goodwin now flush to the right. He's got a little room that closes up quickly, lowers his shoulder on, looks like Grant Prescott, who finishes the run. Goodwin, a
short gain on the play,
2-yard gain. A bit of a collision at the end of it.
Bring up 3rd and 9.
Yeah, I think both players
for the Panthers
felt that collision.
I think you're right. There's been a couple of good hits tonight.
Third and 9. Big third down here.
Right at midfield. And the Panthers were able to finish the first half with the score, trying to flip the script here and score in the first drive of the second half and come away with a couple of touchdowns and not much game time. Here's Wright in motion, and now a flag. We're going to throw it out to Wright. It's caught, and he's got space up the middle. 10, 5, touchdown, Panthers.
Yeah, let's see what the flag is.
And it might be an illegal motion. We've seen that called earlier on MMCRU with Mulder, and as soon as Wright went in motion out, they threw the flag again. And it is an illegal shift.
Oh, that hurts. 50-yard touchdown called back.
Indicated against KPRV.
Wright made a fantastic catch coming back to get that in traffic and then won the foot race to the end zone. All for naught, though, is this will be a 5-yard penalty, and we're going to replay third down. 3rd and 14 coming up.
Yeah, Goodwin talking to the umpire, getting an explanation as far as what was wrong there. I'm not sure if Wright was moving towards the line of scrimmage while he was in motion. I think that's probably what was going on.
Well, and we've seen that called on Mulder right before halftime when they put him in motion out of the backfield, and it was a very quick flag. So something they're seeing out of those motions.
I think they're moving towards the line of scrimmage when the ball is being snapped. And
very possible. Here's Goodwin, breaks the tackle of Mulder. He's going to run outside, stays in bounds, crosses midfield, still going. And look at Goodwin, first down as he crosses the 40. And Bo Goodwin with a spectacular run on 3rd and 14. He picks up about 17. That's the Royals' 38-yard line. Great running there by Goodwin. Poor tackling on MMCRU's part as he has eluded about 4 or 5 tackles.
A lot of effort. Goodwin putting in a lot of effort there. And
boy, he stopped on a dime there, didn't he?
Stopped and let a Royal go by and was able to pick up the first down.
That, one of his best runs of the night for 17 yards. 1st and 10 Panthers at the Royals' 38-yard line.
Panthers showing that they're a little fresh coming out of halftime here.
Here's a give right up the middle, and Grant Prescott, a tackle immediately on Brady Collins.
Yeah, that's missing Benson right there.
Collins thrown for a 3-yard loss back to the 41-yard line.
Good play by the D line of the Royals.
For the Panthers.
Panther line having to adjust with Benson being over on the sidelines.
Prescott shot the A-gap and makes the tackle for a 3-yard loss. Here's Goodwin out of the shotgun on 2nd and 13. Mulder, again pressure, misses him. Goodwin eludes it, now throws deep. It's underthrown and intercepted by Bork. Bork picks it off at about the 15-yard line, and he'll return it to the 23, and we have now we have a late flag, and it's back by Goodwin. We may have
it was after the play. I think there's going to be an unsportsmanlike after the play.
Okay, so if it's after the play, it's going to be a dead ball foul, but it's roughing the passer. It could keep the Panthers' drive alive.
I don't know who it's on, though, but I saw a little something going on in the back.
And an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on MMCRU.
Yeah, there was after the interception, there was a little push back there.
Will maintain possession.
So the Royals will maintain possession as a dead ball foul, but rather than having it at the 23, it's going to be half distance to the goal, which will put this right around the 11 or 12-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 12-yard line. First
mark it at the 12, and the Royals will have their first drive of the second half from their own 12 with 8:14 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, the pressure caused that interception. Goodwin having to spin around and spin to his left and try to throw left, and then the ball's underthrown. And a
tough break for Goodwin there. He had pressure from Mulder, able to elude it, and then he just lost that momentum going forward and had to throw off his back foot to some extent.
Couldn't get enough on it, yeah. There's a pretty good run on first down.
Mulder, now another late flag coming in. Mulder ran for about 5 yards there.
Carried by Brayson Mulder. There is a penalty marker on the field.
And a late flag after a 5-yard run from Mulder. And we've seen this from MMCRU at the game against Akron. When you're up by 3 scores, things started to get chippy in the second half, and a lot of late flags coming in. This is on MMCRU to clean some things up. This late hit's going to go on Kingsley Pierce in River Valley, but maybe a bit of a retaliation from the previous play in what we've seen very few flags in the first half. We want to make sure this game keeps clean here in the second half as well.
The ball spotted at the 32-yard line. First and 10 Royals.
The 15-yard penalty comes at the end of the run, so a 5-yard run from Mulder. The 15 yards tagged on.
Yeah, I couldn't tell what happened. Looked like a defender may have jumped on the pile late or something. Is all I could see.
Here's the give to Mulder right up the middle, and he loses the football. Mulder was hit and lost it. And it looks like MMCRU is able to jump back on it. And a good hit. Somebody put their helmet on the ball and jarred it loose. The Royals are going to end up with a 4-yard gain out of this, out to the 36. Mitchell Schnepp jumps on it.
Kind of got a lot like the way the Panthers came out of the locker room. They haven't given up. They're playing hard, even down big here.
Absolutely. You can tell the effort is still there. Here comes Goodwin on a dead sprint, and Roberts is dropped
Yeah,
for
safety
a
blitz by Goodwin.
2-yard loss. Making a yard loss back to the 35, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Yeah, good play call by a defensive coach over there on a safety blitz. Goodwin was almost there at the same time the handoff was given.
He couldn't have timed that any better. He was right there as soon as the ball was. 7:05 to go, 3rd quarter. The Royals, their first offensive possession of the second half. They have it 3rd and 7 at the 35. Peterson throws it out. Bork with the catch. He uses a block, and Kyler picks up the first down, I believe. He's right at the sticks.
Good blocking over there. Quick pass right. The other receiver over there. Nice job on the block.
First down.
That one goes to the 42-yard line. The pickup of 7. A 3rd down conversion.
Like number 14,
Trapp and Cook both over there defending against that play.
And we talked a little bit about the Royals having more success throwing that swing pass out to Bork and using Cowling as a blocker, and they do that on that previous play. Here's Dawson Pick.
On the carry.
His carry yields maybe 2.
Out to the 43-yard line.
Big collision out there
Brings
again.
up 2nd and 9 for the Royals.
A 1-yard gain for Pick to the 43. It'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Hard hits. Can hear the pads popping from here. Good effort, both sides of the ball.
Goes back to that effort level we were just talking, level of effort, I should say, that we were just talking about. Neither of these squads wants to give an inch.
Colton Kurtz defending near side here. See if he can come up and
Pick on a stretch play and a big collision, and he'll be taken down at the 45.
Gave him another yard out to the
love the gang
45-yard
tackling
line.
of the Panthers.
Talk about another big collision there. I don't know if it was Goodwin who got there initially,
3rd and
or
7
maybe it might have been Seastrunk as well. But
Sistrunk.
that was a hit. 2 yards for Pick, and it brings up 3rd and 7 at the 45.
Nathan Gatto on the right side of this line, too. Slowing that play up.
John Schmellen, the runner in the backfield for the first time tonight, Cowling on an end around, nowhere to go there. A good job defensively for the Panthers, and Cowling dropped at the line of scrimmage.
To the 46-yard line.
You know, great.
Stop by Bo Goodwin.
Really pretty tough from both teams coming out this second half. But
for the
we're
Royals.
already 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, so I think the Royals will be perfectly happy with a stalemate to finish her out. But Panthers showing a little toughness coming out of the halftime locker room.
Both teams, although no points are going to be shown on this, both of these opening drives in the second half.
Hard-nosed football.
Yes, and they have been sustained drives for at least a couple of first downs. This one's hit well.
Here's Goodwin on the return.
Goodwin on the return, and he's tripped up right there. And a tackle made by Gage Johnson.
Stop by number 2, Gage Johnson.
Johnson doesn't make that tackle. Who knows what happens?
Yeah,
there's a little space.
Goodwin catches that ball going forward with his momentum.
KPRV takes over 1st and 10.
Great play by Gage Johnson there.
Sophomore trips him up, and the Panthers start this possession at the 24. 4:34 to go, 3rd quarter. A 40-6 MMCRU lead.
Just got an update on the Woodbury Central score. Woodbury Central is up 51-7 in the 3rd quarter.
Appears they'll be advancing that in a 1-4 matchup. Here's Goodwin. He steps up, throws it deep. He's got a man. It's right, incomplete. And it was Kevin Wright behind the defense.
Kevin Wright had a couple steps. That ball is 1 yard overthrown. Boy, count that up. How far did that ball go in the air?
Boy.
Good looking pass, just 1 yard overthrown.
Goodwin can sling it.
Kevin Wright getting a little separation that time.
Against one of the better defenders from the Royals in the secondary, Jace Cowling. Got behind him. Here's a play action, throwing it out to the flat. Makes the first guy miss. And a first down, KP. It's that far sideline, Tyler Cook.
Yeah, nice move by Tyler Cook, making the first guy miss.
Cook able to pick up 13 on that catch.
10 for KPRV.
Take a shout out to my normal partners from KP. The Baileys are traveling towards Dubuque listening to the game. So, hello, Scott and Amy. Have a safe trip to see the kids.
How awesome is it for Fuller Digital Solutions to be able to live stream these Iowa high school athletic events, whether it's football, basketball? What an opportunity for people to follow it, and it's great that FDS able to put this on. Here's Goodwin. He's going to step up and take off with it. Prescott will make the tackle after about a gain of 5.
On a 4-yard gain out to the 41-yard line.
Prescott playing a spy there, but Goodwin, a very decisive decision, and takes off with it, and a positive yards on first down.
2nd and 6 for the Panthers.
Goodwin, 11 carries on the night for 56 yards. And I guess, Matt, we can use that as an opportunity to thank our sponsors for helping these live streams happen, whether it's in the Kingsley Pearson, River Valley communities, MMCRU as well. Local businesses able to sponsor this and make them free for everybody else in these streams. It's great doing that, and just be sure to shop locally and patronize those businesses that are helping us be able to put on these free live streams, whether it's regular season or postseason.
It is pretty awesome to have something so local for all these communities. What Fuller Digital is doing is awesome, and yeah, support our sponsors. The sponsors make this happen. They pay the bills and help us bring these to you every Friday night. And also looking forward to getting into the basketball season. We'll be doing basketball, and I love calling basketball.
Absolutely.
Fun.
Kingsley Pearson, River Valley, going to be joining for basketball this year as well. We talked a little bit about that as it was in the newspaper today. Read about that. But Kingsley Pearson, always a tough girls basketball squad. You can expect that this winter as well.
Yeah, it's fun. They've got a lot of returning starters and some talent. Here's a sack. Big sack from the Royals.
And Mulder able to get a hold of Goodwin deep in the backfield for the sack.
They don't square him up very often. Mulder kind of got him there, had his number. Goodwin couldn't escape that one, and it's going to be third and about 30.
3rd and
24.
For KPR.
Yeah, it's very rare that Goodwin gets squared up. I think he's just trying to keep his shoulders square so he could try to find a receiver down the field, but Mulder able to get the best of him there. And now 3rd and 24 back at their own 24-yard line. 2:30 to go in the third quarter.
Look for Howe on the left side, on the far side. Sistrunk on the near side. Goodwin under a little pressure.
Goodwin, he's going to throw it deep. He's got Wright. It's caught. And a first down. No, the ball came out at the end. We'll see if they give it to him. They do. And what a catch from Kevin Wright, and a better throw from Goodwin. Wright got in that window behind the safety in the corner.
Wow, Wright was streaking across the field on that deep slant.
To number 3, Kevin Wright.
And that's on 3rd and 24, a gain
10, KPRV.
of 40.
Goodwin was under pressure. He stepped up and he threw a line drive to Kevin Wright, who was streaking on the deep slant. Good pitch and catch. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Time clicking away. There's a blitz.
It's picked up and Goodwin rolls. Now he's going to throw back across the field to Wright. It's caught. And another first down. It's Kevin Wright able to create some separation from Kyler Bork. That a gain of about 12 down to the 24-yard line. And now the Panthers offense going in an air raid, starting to find some success as Wright is creating some separation. He's now got 5 catches on the night for 76 yards.
Yeah, this is what the Panthers needed in the first half to keep the Royal offense off the field. Doing a lot better job possessing the ball here in the second half.
Pistol formation for Goodwin. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Play action. He's going to throw it deep to the near side. It's man-to-man coverage. Just caught!
Sistrunk.
Touchdown! Touchdown, Panthers on one heck of a catch.
How did he come back and catch
from
that?
Jamison Sistrunk. Holy Moses. He went up over top of Tatum Hicks and made the play. There's a flag down in the end zone, and my guess is it's going to be defensive pass interference.
Tatum Hicks, he's got both hands up. He doesn't, Sistrunk came back through him to try to catch that ball, and, credit Sistrunk for coming back to that ball. Otherwise, that's probably picked off.
Pass interference.
It is pass interference on the defense.
Well, I think all he was lacking was turning around more to the ball.
Well, it's one of those situations where it's underthrown just a little bit, but it helps the offensive player, not so much the defensive.
Going
corner.
for 2 is the Panthers.
Here's Goodwin. He's going to roll out to his left, being chased, throws it, and it's caught. 2-point conversion is good.
Goodwin's pass
So
is
KPRV hits pay dirt again with 1:20 to go here in the third quarter. MMCRU in front 40-14. We'll be back after this commercial break here on FDS.
Left in the third period.
Whether you are combining, hauling grain, or heating your home, fuel powers the fall. When it comes to energy, you need a company who is trustworthy, understands your needs, and who delivers to you. A company who is local, reliable, and affordable. That company is Ag State. Ag State Energy is clean, comfortable, convenient, while staying competitively priced for our customers. Give Laura Sanguin or Seth Duff a call for all your energy needs.
Back here in Marcus, the Kingsley Pearson River Valley Panthers strike first here in the second half on a 24-yard pass and catch from Bo Goodwin to Jamison Sistrunk.
Yeah, Kevin Wright on that last series getting some separation, and Bo Goodwin finding him, working their way down the field.
That the first catch of the night for Sistrunk, 24 yards and a touchdown, and now they're going to allow the 15-yard pass interference penalty to be on the kickoff. So KPRV is going to kick off at the 45-yard line of MMCRU. I just assumed that was going to be a decline of a penalty. Didn't realize that's going to carry over. So the Panthers now look for an onside kick attempt. That's exactly what they do. This one is handled in maybe a little late action there, but the Royals will fall on it, and they'll have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Yeah, let's see if the Royals answer. I think, this game, the Panthers have come out and tried to match the Royals' toughness this second half, and definitely have come out and shown a little more toughness, a little more will to move the football. 1:19 to go in the third quarter.
Well, and any MMCRU fan watching this one knows what happened that night in Akron. This one's far from over. Royals trying to get a drive that would help solidify it. Here's Colling. He's chased down and dropped by Goodwin.
Boy, Goodwin, laterally, did he make up some yardage there.
That's exactly what happened. Colling was trying to figure out which way he was going to maneuver, and Goodwin came from the middle of the field and drops him after just a 1-yard gain. He'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, Colton Kurtz out here defending as well. He was being blocked, but has the club on. Here's trips left. Different formation. One receiver right.
Here's Peterson, drops back. He's going to throw to the middle of the field. Cowling's got a step. He can't bring it in at midfield. Wow. And a dropped pass on the Royals' part now.
Boy, Peterson was under heat in the backfield, and that was a great pass. It was on the money from Peterson. Just can't haul it in.
And that's one you don't see Cowling drop a pass very often. Can't haul that one in. And one thing with MMCRU right now, you're not trying to hit a home run. Just make the good play, not the great one. If you make a bunch of good ones, it's going to end up in a long, sustained touchdown drive, which is the best-case scenario for you.
Yeah, big 3rd and 9 for the Panther defense. See if they can get off the field.
In this, the Royals have run just about 30 seconds off the clock. Here in the final minute of the third quarter, here's a
good screen
backside screen to Mulder, and he is going to be short of the first down.
Takes the ball to the 34-yard line.
Knocked out of bounds at the 34. So this is going to bring up a fourth and
for the Royals.
4. And here comes the punt team in a not a good offensive possession from MMCRU. That was...
Things have gotten a little quieter over here.
Well,
you can feel a little momentum shift. Let's see what happens on the punt here.
And MMCRU seems to tighten up in these situations enough and make mistakes on their own part. That's why they need to just make the good play, not the great one. Here's a great punt from Schrader, and that'll be down at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, Bo Goodwin dropped back really late on that punt.
They
didn't trust that the Royals were actually going to punt it. The Panthers stayed up in defense, and Goodwin tried to drop back late, and that punt sailed over his head. Good punt there from the Royals.
MMCRU has the ball for less than a minute on that drive, and here's the Panthers with the ball at their own 30-yard line, 19 seconds to go in the third quarter in a 40-14 ball game.
Tyler Cook split left. Looks like Sistrunk right. Kevin Wright mid-left, and he's in motion left.
Here's Goodwin. He's going to step up in the pocket. Wants to run. He gets around Prescott. He keeps his eyes down. He's got a man behind everybody, and it's caught. And slipping down.
Good play.
At the Royals' 29-yard line, Goodwin on a huge pass and catch. That one goes for 41.
Tyler Cook staying alive out there.
Cook snuck behind the defense.
You know, the defense showed up late, and Cook is able to maintain concentration and haul that in.
In 8 seconds to go, we'll see if they run the clock. But this is a situation where you start playing on your heels, you're going to make some mistakes. And right now, if you're the MMCRU coaching staff, you're not happy about how the second half has gone.
So Chana defense now coming from the home crowd.
Here's Goodwin on a play action. He throws it, airs it out. Good coverage from Gallus. It's intercepted, but he's out of bounds for an incomplete pass.
Yeah, Goodwin slinging that one into double coverage. That pass probably shouldn't let it go, but pressing a little bit here with the Panthers down 40-14.
Well, in just a couple of receivers out on routes there, that was strictly going to be a jump ball, and Gallus in pretty good position, so he puts it where nobody else can catch it, inbounds at least, and not a bad way to go. Keep the Royals' defense on their heels, and that's what Goodwin's done by really airing the ball out down the field. Last play of the third quarter, 2nd and 10, Panthers at the Royals' 29. Mulder might have been held, and now he's going to trip him up for the sack.
Goes down at the 39-yard line.
Boy, shoestring tackle. Otherwise, I don't know where that play goes. Goodwin had some room out to the right.
It'll bring up a loss of 10. So when we head to the fourth quarter here, the Panthers will have it 3rd and long in Royals territory. At the end of 3, MMCRU in front, 40-14. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this here on FDS.
Score big with American Bank. Our staff will help you score the extra point on your financial dreams. Step onto our court and let us show you what teamwork is all about. All of our players are here to help you achieve your goals. Here's to hoping your talent, dedication, and teamwork make for a match set victory. American Bank is a proud supporter of the MMCRU Royals football and volleyball teams, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. We'll help you set financial goals that you'll crush in the future. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
So they don't have to pick it all up.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
Back for the start of the fourth quarter. KPRV has it 3rd and 20 back at the 39-yard line of MMCRU.
Probably 4-down territory here on 3rd and 20 from the 40.
Now the middle screen is Goodwin is blown up, and a tackle out in the flat. think it was
No gain
screen
on the play.
to right. No gain on the play as
Taken
Chase
out by
Cowling
number
is right
7,
there
Chase
to
Cowling.
make the tackle.
Yeah, execution on that screen. I think they got to hold the blocks just a little bit longer than that. Didn't have enough time to set it up. And Goodwin has to rush it.
Yeah, it was Jonah Peterson getting off the defensive end position and forcing the quick throw.
Going to be 4th and 20 here. Probably.
They did give him a yard, so it's going to be, we'll make it 4th and 19 at the 38.
Look for a deep slant here to Kevin Wright. There's Kevin Wright over the middle.
There's Goodwin. He's going to step up, maneuvers around, and now he's going to keep the play alive. Goodwin throws it deep on a jump ball, and it's incomplete. Inside the 5-yard line. A flag is down on the field, and when Goodwin keeps the play alive that long, it creates opportunities for penalties down the field. And this one laying at the 31-yard line, about 6 yards in front of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you never know what could have had at the end of that play. It looked like possible interference down there. It's going to be an eligible receiver downfield. And a holding. It's going to be offsetting and replay.
So
we have an ineligible receiver downfield.
It does, when he keeps the play going that long, it does open that up as well, the ineligible man downfield. But a defensive hold would have been an automatic first down, I believe. And with penalties on each team, they're going to offset.
4th and 20.
And the Panthers are going to get another crack at this. 4th and 19 at the 38-yard line. But how about Goodwin? He just almost looks like he's still playing 8-man back there, creating something out of nothing, keeping the play alive and giving his teammates opportunities.
If we would have played 8-man this year, he would have been the number 1 quarterback coming back as far as yards in 8-man.
Here's Goodwin. He avoids the first defender. He's going to keep it in bounds, throws it, and it's knocked away.
Intended for Tyler Cook, number 7. Nice defensive play.
Cook
coming back, timing it well, and knocking that ball away.
Cook, the intended receiver. Cowling.
If Cook keeps coming back to that ball a little more, maybe. But
he was going to have to make a move there, still a little short of the first down sticks.
Yeah.
But how about Bo Goodwin? Hey, he's just continually picking himself up off the ground. He just weaved through the defense on that first 4th down attempt, and is dead tired and has to come back and do it yet again. And he kept that play alive as long as he possibly could on the sideline. Had 2 Royals defenders hit him at the very end, but
yeah,
the kid's got heart, that's for sure.
His presence in the pocket is, how he can step up and avoid the sacks. It's pretty impressive.
Here's that counter play to Mulder. He'll fall forward for a gain of 3.
Ball carried by Brayson Mulder, 3-yard gain.
Jacob Kraft on the tackle.
Line. That'll bring up a 2nd and 7. Number 75 on that stop.
That's just the 3rd carry of the second
Jacob
half
Kraft.
from Mulder. And they might have had that idea, like you were talking about, Matt, of making sure they make it through the game without injuries. Not only the 3rd carry here in the second half for Mulder after he toted it 12 times for 121 yards in the first half.
Yeah, the Royals don't really need to score anymore. They just need to keep the clock running. 10 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Clock keeps ticking away.
Mulder is going to be tackled and out of bounds.
Brayson Mulder on the carry.
Looks like no gain, but it's going to stop the clock as well.
No gain on the play.
And MMCRU's gotten very conservative. Really have not run the ball between the tackles much at all here in the second half. And when they have, it seems like the Panthers have blitzed. It's just been the timing of it. But, a little swing pass or a screen pass to the flat is as good as a sweep. And
yeah, if the Panthers are going to get back in the game, it's going to take a turnover from the Royals at this point.
Looks like Gage Johnson is the deep back. And an option. Peterson's going to keep it. Spins off. He's got the first down across midfield. He's still loose, and he's going to slide down at the 43. And Peterson had space to run. Makes the first 2 defenders miss, the second on a spin move. But a gain on 3rd down of, give him about 16, and it's 1st and 10 at the Panthers' 42-yard line.
Peterson just showed the game plan, though. There, he could have kept running towards the sidelines and picked up a few more yards, and he went ahead and slid down. So definitely showed the plan is to keep the clock moving at this point with 9:30 to go in the fourth quarter, up 40-14.
There's Goodwin on the well-timed blitz, and Pick is going to get the carry. He crosses the 40 down to the 38-yard
line. That'll bring up 2nd and 6 for MMCRU.
4-yard gain for Dawson Pick.
Cole Thomas.
Cole Thomas on the tackle.
Yeah, it's a one-arm tackle out there. We got a couple defenders with broken hands. Talked about that earlier, but both Cole Thomas and Colton Kurtz playing out there with their one hand all clubbed up. Tough kids. Wrap it up and play.
It's so hard to play the corner position with just the one hand. Here's Pick on the carry. He's going to be close to a first down. Had a gain of about 4 more.
35-yard line.
Give him 3. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
That'll bring up a 3rd and long 2. Make that 3rd and 3 for the Royals.
Clock down to 8:20 to go in the ball game. MMCRU jumped out to a 40-0 lead. The Panthers able to score right before the halftime break and then added another touchdown here in the third quarter. It's now 40-14.
High formation here.
And now Peterson's going to throw it deep on a pump. He's got Cowling. Cowling drops it again.
Wow. That was wide open. The Panthers.
And MMCRU set that up so well with those quick passes, bubble screens out to Bork, and the little pump and go as Peterson was almost sacked from behind.
Look at these D-backs from the Panthers back here. They're all talking to each other. Lopez and Cook and Goodwin all trying to figure out, was that your guy or was that my guy? Because
well,
he was wide open.
And that's the second drop here in the second half for Chase Cowling. He's kind of had a tough time getting his footing going tonight, whether it's on the ground or in the air, but you can't let one play beat you more than once. Not to say that's what happened there, but now it's time to step up and make one.
4th and 3, hard-nosed football.
And Pick is going to have the first down on 4th and 3. And a good job of his teammates in picking him up and picking the 4th down conversion up. A 4-yard gain on 4th and 3.
Yeah, huge first down pickup for the Royals. Keeps the clock moving. Another first down. That was a tough 4th and 3, too. I formation. The Royals didn't disguise what they were doing. They ran I formation, off guard left, and came right at them.
And not necessarily a huge hole there, but the line just got enough of a push where contact wasn't made until a couple yards down the field, and Pick, the power runner that he is, was able to fall forward for the rest. 1st and 10, here's play action. Peterson's going to go deep to Cowling yet again. He's got him. Cowling caught. Touchdown. And Jace Cowling able to bounce back, and that one is caught for a touchdown. They go right back to the well. And with 7:23 to go here in the ball game, MMCRU in front, 46-14. That on a 31-yard passing catch to Jace Cowling.
Good route there by Cowley. The Panther defender bit hard on the stop, and then Cowley ran right past him, and he's wide open in the end zone for a touchdown.
A nice job of the junior to bounce back and come up with a big catch there. Here's Cody Evans on for the point after attempt.
I like the way he kicks. Straight on, one step, kick it.
That is good. 47-14. Royals in front, 7:23 to go. We'll be back right after this here on FDS.
Farmers State Bank of Marcus, a real community bank, locally owned, and their purpose is still to service the people of Marcus, their neighbors, and the farm community for all their financial needs. Visit fsbmarcus.com for more information. With years of banking experience, along with care and attention, it's Farmers State Bank's purpose to serve the people of Marcus. Farmers State Bank welcomes you, a real community bank. Member FDIC.
Jonah Peterson connects with Jace Cowling for the 31-yard pass and catch. making the score 47-14 with 7:23 to go here in the ball game. That the third catch of the night for Cowling for 89 yards and 2 touchdowns for the junior.
Yep, Royals add a little bit, add another touchdown, pull away some more. 7:23 to go. It's good to see these two teams playing each other again, though. Hadn't played since 2015, and Panthers actually haven't beat MMCRU. Looking back, it was like all the way back to 2009.
Goodwin can't handle the kickoff.
Fumble recovered by number
Looks like
14.
Cook jumps on it.
Cook.
Panthers will have it 1st and 10 at the 26.
I played on this field in the late 80s, and I would have played against the speedy Calvin Carver, if anybody from Marcus remembers him. But I remember trying to chase Calvin all over this field. The good memories, and glad that KP and MMCRU are back to playing each other, and good to have RV.
Well, and you talk
joining.
about some of these guys, some of these schools in the first year out, and that have to travel 2.5, 3 hours to play. And we're going to go 30 miles, and look at the turnout on a beautiful night that you get. The attendance has been great.
Yeah,
and
big crowds on both sides.
The kids know each other. It's a great night for football, and you couldn't ask for a more picture-perfect night for the first round of the playoffs here towards the end of October.
Yeah, beautiful night. Next week there'll be snow on the ground. They're calling,
Don't say that.
They're calling for snow next weekend. So
it's going to be a whole different element, isn't it?
It's sunny and 70. It's pretty nice. But the Royals have shown that they have a really balanced offense, and no matter what kind of conditions they get in, they can run it, they can throw it. So, but tonight the Royals have shown a really nice balance between running and throwing the football.
A 3-yard gain on the previous carry for Collins, and he's going to get the call again, and this one is going to be a loss of a couple. It's going to go right back to the original line of scrimmage for Collins.
The ball carrier.
That play call surprised me. The Panthers are kind of sitting on it there the last couple plays to bring up 3rd and long.
6:10 to go in the ball game. It's 47-14 in favor of MMCRU.
Kind of looks like that touchdown took a little fight out of the Panthers.
Yeah, and just trying to come back from such a big hole is using so much energy. And like I said, Goodwin has done such a great job of keeping plays alive. Here's the throw to the flat, incomplete, as the pass is intended for Wyatt Huizinga.
Brings up 4th and 10 for the Panthers.
And 4th and 10 coming up for the Panthers. Well, you can start to speculate a little bit for next week, the next round of the playoffs, next Friday night. And obviously you have the 1 versus 4s and the 2 versus 3s. Not sure if there'll be any upsets that'll happen, but
do they reseed it every round?
I believe so.
Yeah. So
MMCRU as a 2 is most likely going to get a 1 unless a 3 seed would advance somewhere. Here's a deep pass. Goodwin puts everything he's got into it, and it's caught.
My, what a throw.
And it was Howe with the catch all the way down to the Royals' 25-yard line.
Holy smokes. That may have been the nicest pass of the year.
Goodwin.
16, Landon Howe.
That one goes for 50. Landon Howe.
Howe had about a yard separation is all. Good concentration by Howe on the other end of that to haul it in.
Boy, what a toss. That was a tight spiral, but you could just tell the way Goodwin released that. He put everything he had into it. And that kid, you can tell he's still got fight left in him. And
credit that offensive line. He had enough time to throw it, too. That's Hackett and Kraft.
1st and 10 Panthers. There's a give up the middle and nowhere to go for that carry. Is going to be given to Cal Harvey. His first carry of the night. Harvey's going to lose a yard. Back at the 26. Grant Prescott. Caden Steffen on the tackle. Yeah, the thing I was looking at as far as the playoff matchups for next week, if Akron Westfield, Logan Magnolia, MMCRU, and Woodbury Central advance, you'd sure think that MMCRU would end up playing down in Mobile against Woodbury Central. Here's Goodwin, avoids the pressure. Now he's going to be tripped up in the backfield. Prescott yet again just spying him from that linebacker position.
Grant Prescott on the
Yeah, Nathan Murray on that line, both Kraft brothers, Hackett. He's doing a good job. Nathan Murray out there. Goodwin has had time to throw the ball at times. You know, you can't throw a 60-yard pass if you don't have a little bit of time. Now Goodwin is moving around in that pocket and helping him out, but just, you know, when I think about the depth of the Royals versus the depth of the Panthers, you know, the Royals are definitely have a bigger roster and a deeper lineup, and the line, both defensive and offensively, for the Panthers has done okay tonight. They've held up for being a pretty thin bunch.
Well, and you mentioned it when we first started tonight, the numbers on the rosters. MMCRU has more players. Obviously got freshmen to consider in on that as well, who most likely are not going to play, but the Royals do a pretty good job of rotating guys in rather than making them play both sides consistently, except for a handful of them. But doing a good job of selectively getting them in there to keep them fresh for the second half. But really, tonight's the story is that first half and just coming out of the gates in a hurry and building such a big lead that the Panthers just could not overcome. 3:59 to go in the ball game. The Panthers taking a timeout there with the game clock or the play clock running down.
Yeah, looking ahead for the Panthers, I think they have about 13 seniors here graduating this year, and there's 18 eighth graders out for football right now. So numbers look to be okay, you know, going forward. Obviously they'll be young. There's a throwback pass and
throwback. Noah Gallus picks it off, and he's going the other way with it. He's at midfield, cuts it back at the 35. He's still going. Another cut, and he's finally going to be brought down to about the 15-yard line. And the Panthers went for a little trickeration, which we thought we'd see at some point. The throwback to Goodwin, and Gallus was sitting at home and able to make a play on it.
Kevin Wright's going to have one completion on the year, but it's going to be to the wrong color of jersey. It was a reverse halfback pass or wide receiver pass, and Kevin Wright tried to throw it down off to the right, and it's picked off. Nice return there.
Well, and you have no problem with KP trying to do something there at the end, and if that thing goes for 6, it's gonna look great and provide a little entertainment as well. It's not the worst play call in the world by any means.
Change of possession here. The Royals are going to call timeout on the change of possession.
Looks like a few of the backups may come into the ball game for the first time tonight. The ball will be spotted at the 15. We're just going to keep it here. And once again, take this opportunity to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Regular season and postseason football games. You've seen commercials. You've seen a couple of the logos for businesses on the screen and representing the MMCRU community tonight, but certainly Kingsley Pearson is a Fuller Digital School as well, and patronize those local businesses down there that help support the Panthers and their athletics as well going forward. And basketball season is going to be coming up, and I know MMCRU is back with their own wrestling squad, so we might even have a few wrestling meets this winter, and a little bit of a new sport back here for us that's been absent for a fair amount of years. So.
And Tim, how about this, getting to do this, working together? We had never met each other before tonight.
Oh, it's awesome.
And you followed the Royals all season. I followed the Panthers all season. And to come up here and not throw one of each other out the window and get along just fine.
I just assume the audience probably loves it so they don't have to listen to me talk for 3 hours. It's so much better when you got conversation, too, and representing both schools so well. That carry, I believe, was Luke Kintai, his first carry of the night for the Royals. Picks up a yard to the 14. 3:15 to go in the ball game. New quarterback in the ball game is Camden Bork, a sophomore. He's going to run the play clock down to 5, gives it off. Nowhere to go there.
Luke
Kintai on the rush yet again. That is a loss of a yard. It's back to the original line of scrimmage.
Brady Collins on the tackle. A couple years ago, I used to watch a gal play softball, Brady Harvey, and I've called Brady Collins Brady Harvey a couple times this year.
I'm sure you heard about it, too.
Oh, I get a text every time I mess it up, so it's sorry, but I did like watching Brady Harvey play softball as well when we called those games. But Brady Collins on a tough tackle there.
I have called a few of the Royals players by the name of their siblings. That does happen. Certainly. Here's a 3rd and 10. Bork is going to take the snap as there's flags all over the field.
False start on the Royals. 2:13 to go, fourth quarter, 47-14. So where do you think the Royals will go next week? Do you have any guesses?
Well, if you have Akron Westfield, Woodbury Central, MMCRU, and Logan Magnolia advance, there's a very good chance that they'll cross over. So my thought is MMCRU may end up down in Mobile playing a tough Woodbury Central squad, but Logan Magnolia in that 2 seed hosting South Central Calhoun tonight. The Titans are always tough down there. That could be one that be an awfully close contest, and if South Central Calhoun would win is a 3 seed, I'm wondering if they would maybe go to Mobile instead.
Yeah.
And then you might have an MMCRU Akron Westfield rematch.
Yeah.
Because you do have to factor in the distance as well.
It's amazing to have this good of football in Plymouth County with Akron, MMCRU, and KP doing well in their first year back in 11-man, and then just 8 miles south of Kingsley to have Woodbury Central, number 2 team in the state.
Number 64.
Oh, this will be fun.
Don't see this often. Here's Evans on for a 27-yard field goal attempt. Evans' kick has plenty of distance, and it's good.
Yeah, there you go.
How about that? The senior, Cody Evans, got knocked over by one of his teammates to celebrate, but Evans knocks in a field goal attempt.
Nice
Making it
kick.
50-14 with a minute 50 to go, and not so much the score, but just
down the stretch, you might need that.
You might need a field goal somewhere, and you don't see a lot of that in Class A football.
No. I wish you could have seen Goodwin. He can kick too. They haven't done it tonight because it just hasn't been part of it. But watching him kick in practice, kick field goals, he can kick long ones too.
In his opening kickoff landed about the 2-yard line.
Yeah.
You can tell he's got some distance.
But how about that, kicking a 27-yard field goal? I think that's smart to work on that, because I think the later you go in this playoff, that could come into play. That could be a walk-off sometime.
Especially if you get into a low-scoring game where points come at a premium, that can be a huge weapon to have. Here's Evans to kick off here. But, yeah, as you were saying, how good the sports have been in Plymouth County, and you've seen that in baseball. I mean, it's not just football. It's all the sports. It's been an impressive run, and you got a few of the schools that you're very familiar with, but to have a Kingsley Pearson MMCRU really step it up, that makes it that much better. Here's Goodwin. He's going to bobble it, and he'll come away with it at the 14-yard line. Gage Johnson right there. A minute 44 to go. It's 50-14 in favor of the Royals, but Kingsley Pearson, let's use a few minutes here to talk about them. We talked about MMCRU and how it took 6-7 years for them to get to the postseason after doing the whole grade sharing agreement, going together. Here's Kingsley Pearson. Has played 8-man for how long and had some success, but then River Valley comes in, you go together, you got to jump up to 11-man, which is so much more difficult, having 6 more guys on the field each way, and come in and have success right away. 6-2 coming into this one tonight, 4-2 in district play. Come up with a couple of big wins during the season. It's very, very impressive, and it's a great feat because it is not easy to do.
Yeah, it's, obviously having a player like Goodwin and having enough speedy receivers there to be able to block or to be able to get down the field and catch the ball, and then just barely enough linemen to give you some time to throw it. And so they've done pretty well with the numbers they have this year.
You bet. When you talk about a lot of underclassmen, you talk about Tyler Cook being just a sophomore, Wright is just a junior. You have some weapons that are not necessarily underclassmen, but they're going to be back next year, and you have something to build off of as well.
Wyatt Clation, just a freshman.
Goodwin's going to air it out yet again, and that's incomplete, intended for Wright.
Wyatt Clation is just a freshman. He's the backup quarterback. He can throw the ball. Pretty good athlete. So I think they'll be young next year, but got some. One of the Crafts coming back. They'll have something to build off of. But obviously, Goodwin is going to be hard to replace. But 18 eighth graders hopefully coming in, and building some excitement. I'll tell you one thing I saw in Kingsley this afternoon, and I've seen the last couple of weeks, is I've seen junior high kids out on the football field throwing the ball around, and haven't seen that very often. So
that's I was going to say, when you put that dedication towards it, and you're hoping that it pays off down the road, but it's certainly a good thing to see. And the 18 kids, if they all go out next year, you're starting to build some depth.
Yeah.
So Goodwin on a 10-yard run, and that's going to do it with the continuous clock. Final score tonight in Marcus. MMCRU is going to advance to the round of 16. A final score tonight of 50-14, winner over Kingsley Pearson River Valley. We're going to head to a commercial break. We'll be back with the Fuller Digital Solutions post game with some statistics right after this, and try to get some scores from around the area as well.
We'd like to congratulate KPR.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Staying healthy means enjoying life's best moments, and the best way to stay healthy is to make your routine appointments. Whether you have new symptoms or it's time for your annual exam, the providers at Floyd Valley Healthcare know and listen to you, so you'll get the care that you need. We help you stay healthy by providing preventative care, finding health concerns early, managing chronic conditions, and connecting you with specialty care close to home. Don't miss a single special moment. Make your appointment today.
I'm Dr. Brooke Kahns. I'm a new general surgeon at Floyd Valley Healthcare, and I look forward to working with the community.
Welcome back to the Fuller Digital Solutions post-game show from Marcus tonight. Final score, MMCRU, a 50-14 winner over Kingsley Pearson River Valley. Let's look at a couple of statistics tonight for Bull Squad's first four. The winning Royals, Jonah Peterson, 13 of 15 passing, unofficially, for 306 yards, 5 touchdowns. It was leading receiver Kyler Borick, 6 catches, 127 yards, 3 touchdowns. Chase Colling, 3 catches, 89 yards, and 2 touchdowns. 2 catches, 56 yards for Michael Peterson and a touchdown. Gage Johnson, 1 catch, 27 yards. Grayson Mulder, 1 catch for 7 yards. And it was Camden Borick, 1 for 1 on a 7-yard pass to Luke Kintai. Leading rushers for the Royals tonight, Grayson Mulder finishes the night 15 carries, 133 yards, and a touchdown. 2 carries, 33 yards for Jonah Peterson. 7 carries, 10 yards for Dawson Pick. 2 carries for no yards, Luke Kintai. A carry, no yards for Colling, and 2 carries for no yards, Mason Roberts. For the Panthers, is Bo Goodwin. He's 15 of 28, 318 yards and a couple of touchdowns. His favorite target on the night was Wright with 6 catches for 77 yards. It was Landon Howell, 3 catches, 125 yards and a touchdown. Had the gaudy numbers tonight. Cook had 5 catches for 92 yards. And Sistrunk had the 1 catch for a touchdown, that from 24 yards out. Wright was 0 for 1 passing with the interception. We'll throw that in there too. But Goodwin, 12 carries, 55 yards. Collins had 8 carries for 15 yards, and Harvey 1 carry for -1 yards. Royals improved to 7-2. They advanced to the second round, the round of 16 next Friday night. They will find out their opponent at approximately 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. And once again, you're looking at a possible matchup with second-ranked Woodbury Central and Moville. If Logan Magnolia would have gotten knocked off by South Central Calhoun, there's a chance that the South Central Calhoun would have to travel to Moville, and then you could see the Royals maybe taking on Akron Westfield in a rematch as well, just because of the distance aspect. So we do not have a score from that game, I don't believe, but it certainly has some implications, I believe.
Yeah, a couple other scores from around the area. Finals, Remsen St. Mary's, big winner over Harris Lake Park, 52-23. Akron Westfield gets the shutout, 35-0 over Tri-Center. West Hancock 38, Galen Catholic 22. Galen Catholic did come back a little bit in the second half on that. Hinton loses to AHSTW 21-0. And Lamar's big winners over Storm Lake 55-14. I want to congratulate the MMCRU Royals on a great season so far and wish them all the best luck going into the playoffs. Good, solid team, well-balanced attack, and got players all over the field. So they were fun to watch tonight. And then just a final congratulations to Coach Dean Norris in his first season coaching back. There was a lot of wonder how they would do this year as far as first year back out of 8-man and joining with River Valley and a brand new coaching staff, and to have a 6-2 regular season and make it the playoffs. Congratulations to Coach Dean Norris and the KPRV team on a good season.
Man, it's been so good to work with you tonight, and as mentioned, we're so fortunate to be 30 miles apart and have a very local crowd on hand. That was great, a well-attended ball game on a beautiful evening. Great working with you. I think everybody listening probably enjoyed listening to somebody else besides just ourselves too. So for Tim Holmes, Matt Bubke, Adam Morris on production tonight, thank you for tuning in to this first round matchup between MMCRU and KPRV. For everybody, have a great weekend, and we will be back next week with round 2 of the high school playoffs next Friday night.